Fist, it was like 40%. Well, actually, no. Dante technically didn't die. Maybe one.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
actually. I'm not actually dead.
No, you're just kind of you're stuck in the waiting room to be respawned back into the lobby.
Okay, so Ben did the recap last session. Zeke wasn't there, and Nova is ill. So it's either Sentis or Josh. Can you please do a recap?
Do you want me to do it?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So I'm going to take it from the perspective after we had the meeting with the bitch known as Lynn.
Okay, you have to be impartial when you have to do the recap. All right.
Okay, fine.
No, you don't. You absolutely do not.
Okay, we met up with. Well, let me start again then. Natalia, Izumi, and Dante went to go speak to Lynn. We managed to get the contract. Basically, Zeke was going to go with Pedro on the back of
Sombra.
The
display.
Yeah, Sombra, the Displacer Beast. It would take 16 hours. Everyone else went through a portal. So Zeke is going like gas through the forest, and we'll get back to him in a bit. We arrived at Old Arcanic, where it looked like almost like a Gothic cathedral. The imagery that I got in my mind.
Yeah.
Erin sat on a chair and went into the sky, with taking the only ring that we had with her. Everyone else went through the chair and got teleported to a random place. Erin got put here, kind of like a lobby, I want to call it, as best guess. Kind of like a nice, tranquil garden. Izumi got taken to a library with a lich, where she was subsequently turned into dinner and killed because she stood up for her morals and wasn't prepared to make a deal with a lich.
Killed, then be made into a dinner, but yeah, okay.
You know, means to an end, my guy. Dante, let's see. Dante had the gravity reversed on him and then was systematically cut through several 9th level grade lasers like the scene in the first Resident Evil movie.
Just prismatic wall.
Same difference. He's dead. He went to go speak to the literal Eberron, which is a totally awesome flex. You need to be using that when we get back.
Yeah, let's get back.
Yeah.
I remember it because I was turned to stone.
You were petrified, turned to stone, sent to the astral plane, spoke to Eberron, who was like, "Yo, you're kind of dead, Chief. You're leaving," and basically you managed to make a deal with Eberron, where you went into Nova's body. Nova went to wherever Soul
body ish, yeah.
So now you're currently Nova, which is certainly going to get interesting. Nat went to another library and investigated everything but the floor, because floor safe. Found a bunch of books. Erin then... I'm butchering the timeline here, but oh well.
It's all right.
Erin then went to where Natalia is, got Nat, came back to this room here, after Erin learned that Izumi was killed by a lich and Dante was killed by the prismatic wall. And then something about a window. Oh yeah, that was it. Nova Dante, Dover. You're the Dovahkiin. You've won. It makes perfect sense. You are the Dragonborn.
It does.
Yeah.
You flew past a window. Nova flew past a window and
saw
the result of Izumi. And then did you end? I can't remember. Did you end up back with Erin, or is it just
eventually?
Erin?
I think Erin got told I was still alive.
Yeah, I looked up and saw flying, and I used thaumaturgy to shout, "Hey, Nova, over here!"
Yeah, you used the scroll, didn't you? That you got from the mage.
Yeah,
the guy we bought silent scrolls from.
Yeah.
Yes, that was it. So then you three are here. That magic circle there is tiny hut, but it's crystalline because Nat crystal.
Yeah. Also, the fuck is this thing?
That's
Dante.
Okay.
I had to make a new character sheet.
Did you? Oh yeah, you. Oh, I'm so glad you did actually. Like, it's a homebrew thing, right?
Yeah, it's based on the Dragonborn.
Okay. It's basically a Dragonborn with the Dragon Monk. but he took
Yeah.
away the breath weapon from the racial to give him a fly speed.
Yeah. We
Nova
dis-
can fly.
yeah, sorry, I
Also-
forgot we've discussed this. Okay.
I
Cool.
don't think there's anything else. The ring is
we found
weird.
Kim as well.
Yeah, we have Kim.
Yeah, you have Kim. I just didn't see the token, a token there, so I was like, guess he's dead. Pedro's dead. Speaking of dead,
Pedro's
and
not
there's
dead.
also
No, Pedro is not dead.
Pedro's
Pedro
dead.
is
Oh,
dead.
no.
I crashed on the back of the beast. By the way.
Oh yeah, that'd be a bit confusing. And then if there's nothing else, there's a smiley face on top of this pillar, and I'm filled with serotonin.
Oh my god, I see it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I see
Yep.
it as well. I can't unsee
Yep.
it anymore.
It's there.
Okay, so
Oh, back in a minute.
all right. Oh, somebody actually drew a little smiley face around it. That's nice. So I'm genuinely concerned about you guys. Are you guys doing all right in terms of the heat problem? Because I mean, like Craig, I'm
Yeah.
assuming you already have a bit of a fever, right?
I'm feeling oddly cold.
Okay,
That could be my fever, but
it could be the
I got
shivering.
plenty- yeah, but I've got plenty of water, so that's why about me. If I do feel I'm flagging a little bit, I'll let everyone know.
Yeah, get some electrolytes in your body if you can. And
Yeah.
it's just the thing is like the English infrastructure is not cut out for it.
Everything is built to keep the heat in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like when the Americans say like, oh, it's like 33 degrees in here. You guys are complaining about 26 degrees. Like, bro, it's not a complaint. At least you can handle it. You have the equipment.
That's
to
true.
handle it. Whereas we don't
I
have
always-
the equipment.
But don't you consistently get heat waves? Why don't you have
No,
like?
this is like the
No.
horrible. This is the I think the MEP.
Past
Yeah,
10 years or
randomly.
so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we
most
get it
of our
randomly.
houses are built like 100 years ago. And they're all built to keep the
Yeah.
heat in.
Yeah. And like I think there was a red warning, right? And even
Yeah.
Nottingham is in fucking the red zone. And it says that people are gonna die, basically.
Yeah, Monday's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday for me. It's gonna be 38 and 41.
Holy shit! Like even in
Yeah.
India, I don't think it reaches that high levels. I don't.
It depends on like heat and humidity.
Yeah. Like humidity is not a big problem in most of the country, but like in Nottingham it is because it's surrounded by a lot of trees.
I mean,
Trees.
it got ridiculously hot in the kitchen. We put a chair in our walk-in fridge. Everyone took their break in the fridge.
Really?
That sounds so nice.
that sounds so nice,
Yeah.
actually.
Also, Bo, I realized the story I sent you had permission problems, but that's fixed now.
Oh, I thought that. Huh. Okay.
And about I've seen the chat in Roll 20 that Nat and Aaron got death ward on them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool. Thank you for the reminder. All right. So
considering how close people were getting to dying, I felt like it was important to make sure we remembered.
Hmm.
okay, I just saw this and it's 7 pages long, which I'm very much looking forward to reading it. I haven't read it yet.
I don't need you to read it yet.
Okay, I will read it, but I'm looking forward to it. Actually, whilst we're waiting for Josh, I might just start now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm here if you need me. I'm just eating.
Oh, I thought you were away. We're waiting for you.
No, I put back just eating dinner in chat.
Okay. This is just the second paragraph. I'm already invested.
Odd.
Okay. It's alright. I'll you know what? I'm gonna save it, download it, save it on OneDrive.
Got him hooked.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
it hooked indeed.
Took 2 paragraphs.
It just from the second paragraph, yeah. It's the thing is, it makes my life so much easier if you've already fleshed out all your backstory, right? So I fucking live for this kind of stuff, you know. Like that's why I love Craig. He sent me so much shit last campaign and the
Yeah.
campaign before. I think for Kago, he sent me so much stuff, right?
I sent you a whole city.
Yeah, oh, city, yeah.
Hmm.
We had an entire, Must have been like
Uh,
3 or 4 months worth of
Yeah.
content, all based on his backstory.
Backstory, which I didn't even
Mm.
have to come up with because it was a homebrew campaign, and he came up with everything. And I
Yeah,
was
because you
like,
said, oh, you make up stories, and like, oh, okay, I'll be on this place here, and it's like, here you go.
yeah, he came up with the NPCs. It's as a first beginner DM, it helped me quite a lot. Thank you so much for that.
I consider this a challenge. You have been warned.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? He just said that and he muted himself.
No comment.
Okay. Right, so let's just begin without further ado. So yeah, we have two different places to start with. So like since you've got here, how many hours has it been passed roughly?
Less than one.
Half an hour basically since we walked through the portal.
Yeah.
Right.
So like 20 minutes in the actual Arcanux.
Okay, so I am a little concerned that if we were to do that, then Zeke is not going to be able to join us. So
I know.
is there
but-
any chance we can say the magic of the Arcanics elongates to 30-minute, or the Displacer Beast somehow found some sort of a thing to
Had a speed boost.
further
Speed boost.
I mean, we can also say that retcon that we got slightly held up at Arcanix with longer contract discussions and the like.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
That took
we had
some
to
time.
sneak everyone into the Arcanix.
Yes.
Let's say that took a while.
Oh yeah, that would work. Let's say that took about the majority, right? That took a while, and then the Displaced Beast
Yes.
also found some mushrooms that apparently is
Or just on the shortcut.
yeah, found a shortcut as well as these. I'm very invested in this mushroom idea. Don't take this away from me, Sentis.
All right.
It has found these mushrooms that it speeds up even further by like 2,000%, and let's just say it's arriving. The Displaced Beast is arriving at the arcade. It's roughly right now, so to speak. That would help a lot. Otherwise, I don't think Zeke is doing anything this session.
Yeah, I was concerned about that because he was very far away.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with Zeke.
All right. So just like screaming.
Just start with you, just
cut.
screaming.
Yeah, because like it's going very fast.
Yeah, I guess you
as
just
you
saw
tell,
it just randomly. Like in Mario Kart when you like go through the stars, right? Or like you pick
Yeah.
up some mushrooms and then you can eat the mushrooms. Like you get 3 of them to get a speed boost. Pretty much the
Yeah.
Displacer Beast is doing that. It's holding like 3 mushrooms in its mouth and it's just chewing on it. And then you just see every time it chews on a mushroom, it speeds up
Yes.
even more. Yeah. So you arrive at the Arcanix in the blink of an eye, apparently.
He just gets off, passes out, stands up after a couple seconds and vomits.
Yeah, you pass.
Huh.
Pietro is like looking down on you as you're like collapse on the floor. You just see his form and he's like, "You okay there, man?" First
Right.
time on a beast like this one, I assume.
I guess. Is this my fault? All right, fine. He says,
you wanted speed, so I gave you exactly what you wanted.
okay, fine.
Well,
All right.
Anyway,
Oh.
my compatriots are already here, so I should go check up on them. Go see if
Yeah.
you can find your companions. They're
I guess.
around.
Yeah. I look forward. Where are we right now?
All right, so you look, and right in front of you is a dilapidated church, almost like parts of the walls have broken off and crumbled, and you see a very clean red carpet from the entrance, the archway, to the dais on the other side of this sort of large church-like chamber, where you see a winged statue of some sort, maybe a dragon, and at the foot of the statue you see a red velvet chair, and you notice that the red velvet on the on the chair as well as the red carpet. It's very pristine, like no dust is sticking onto it, basically. Whereas like everywhere else, it's quite dilapidated, and you see like broken pieces of armor, bottles, as well as rusty swords and shields and stuff like that, maybe from the protectors. And besides you, there's a mage tower with the light going through, light shining outside from within. You see some movements as well, some shadows, maybe people are there. You also see like a couple of mage towers around this dilapidated area, maybe like sentry posts. You also see a couple of mages on broomsticks on the far end side. They don't seem to notice that you're over here, basically, that you just, I don't know, screech to a halt on a displace of beast and then collapse. And then on the horizon on your right hand side, like towards the east, you see a small town, the silhouette of a town, smoke and stuff like that raising from the silhouette towards the sky. Not like it's on fire, probably like from cooking and from whatever.
Yeah.
Windmill. Do windmill produce? No, not windmill.
No.
I don't think. It's a steam engine powered windmill. All right, it produces.
That makes even less sense. Why would you?
It makes sense if the windmill's on fire.
See, more sense if the windmill's on fire. Okay, I assume it's fire. A town is like
it's a steam engine mill. No wind. I mean, just in case they run out of steam, they have a fan just to power it in case that were to happen. You know how it happened in Texas, right, with the cold wave and stuff like that. They have contingency plan for that kind of stuff. I don't know why we're fixated on the windmill. Let's move on.
I don't know. Okay.
So, what would you like to do? You look around, you don't see any of your friends around.
He just kind of stands there for a second, like, oh man, I feel like I didn't think this part through.
So you see, you hear Pietro approaches his group. Most of his group is there. His crew.
Yeah, I walk up with him because I don't see any of my companions.
Okay. He saunters up to Sabueso and leans in and whisper something to Sabueso, and look around for whatever. And as you're approaching now, by your side, Sombra also sits to your side and approaches the group. And Pedro turns to look at you and says,
"Hey.
Hello. So it would seem that your friends have already ventured further into the Arcanics. So has one of mine.
Okay. Where did he go?
To the Arcanics.
I look as there's just like a dilapidated building and then just buildings off to the distance. I'm like,
oh, this is not. I mean, this is just the illusion that was created by the mages. I thought you knew this. No?
Yeah, I guess.
So you have to get into the Arcanics. I'm assuming, from what I hear from these two, you have to take a seat upon the dragon chair, and it will take you. The Arcanics is somewhere in the sky, or it would seem.
Okay.
Right, so Gato has been there for quite some time, close in about 30 minutes or so. So he is usually very good. However, he do have a knack for seeing something shiny that he would do whatever it takes to get his claws on. So I don't want that to happen to him. So I don't want to waste any more time dilly-dallying and standing over here talking to each other. So I'm gonna go and sit on the chair, and we will meet up inside. So come on, crew, let's go. And you go meet up with your friend.
Okay, yeah, I guess we all go and sit on the chair, just one at a time.
Right, so before you do that, though, Ezekiel, you're right. Name Ezekiel.
Yeah?
Isn't it? Can I call you Zeke? I don't know if
Yeah,
you're...
sure.
All right, I'll call you Zeke. Do have something of a favor to ask you.
Sure, what's up?
Right, so I feel that my companion over here, that you felt very strongly of, the fallen angel.
Yeah, that's weird.
I would like you to help me with releasing his bounds.
I'll insight check him because I know who this person is, and that does not seem like a good sell.
What, you don't know who Pietro is? That you just...
Oh no, I know who Pedro is. In fact, I did a 30 investigation. I figured out who Pedro.
Oh,
actually.
you did? I forgot.
Yes, remember that?
Yes, I remember. So you did figure out who Pietro is. Okay, so you, so what do you want to know?
Why? Because most standard convention would tell me that he would totally not be willing to do that.
Yeah. So sure, roll an insight check then.
Insight. $13. Not very high.
Right, give me 1 second. So he has to roll. So he needs to roll a 3 or above. He has +10.
Yeah, should be easy for him.
Okay, deception is +10. Oof, that's so close.
Here's.
I mean, his character is shady and mucky. The best of days, he's being even more suspicious and slithery.
Yeah.
Today, particularly, right? He says to you, he says, he's been with me for quite some time, and
okay.
As a matter of fact, I only needed him to find the amorphous rhyolite and my brother, and I'm at the precipice of both finding and freeing my brother. I need him no longer, and it's about time I give him the freedom that he has been longing for such a long time. Do you mind if you could give me a hand with this? Because I feel that your powers, or the lack thereof, would be of use to me right about now.
Well, the issue is it's very harmful for me to use my powers for very long, and I felt like I was going. I'll be fair, man. I was gonna die if I used my powers for too long trying to take that off. I mean, you said you could just remove it, right? You said you could just free him.
It comes with certain complications and asterisks, which I don't want to deal with right now.
This feels like a lot of things to do right before going into a weird ruin.
I also don't want him to come with me into the Arcanics.
Why?
Because would you believe if I say I care for his well-being?
No, I wouldn't believe that.
Then I will say the truth.
Sure.
The truth is that I think his magic is volatile, and it would not be smart of us to take him with us into the Arcanics halls, just in case if two were to go in the opposing strands and tug on each other's, and we get caught in the middle of all of that. Let's not risk that, you know.
Sure.
And I have grown to like him a little bit now. He hasn't been that worse of a person, just complaining a bit now and then, but given his circumstances, I would complain too. So, do you mind? First try it, but if you feel like it's going to kill you, then you don't have to continue. I will.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the question is, like, why don't you just not... Like, do you have to bring him?
No. I don't have to. I don't want to bring him. That's why I want to release him. Let him
Well,
go.
exactly. He could just stay here until we come back, right?
Until I come back.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to come back?
Wait, time out. Do you think we're not?
You do know of the Arcanics. There's a big risk that we might not come back, and I want to give this man his freedom that he deserves, just in case if I don't come back.
Wait, does the restraint last till after the death of the restrainer?
Yes, I don't want to talk too much about the sand magic, but that's how it works. It is not my power, but the grains of sand that distill this power onto this being and onto this contract. But anyway, let's not talk too much about it. Just in case if I don't come back, and just in case there's the other option, of his freedom that you is also don't come back. I think we owe him a mercy, because I only asked you this because you showed concern for his well-being, concern for his freedom. So I thought you would be up for that. If you don't want it, that's fine. It's just I don't want to do my method to freeing him now.
Does that? Yeah.
It's entirely up to you, Zeke. I will leave this decision to you. If you care about him, you'd release him now, or we both run the risk of not returning him and he being stuck in this world, this cruel world, with the rest of these cruel savages for all eternity, or until he perishes, whatever. Likely that he's going to perish, but
I look at him. I look at him as we're having this conversation. What's he looking like? Is he like agreeing, disagreeing? Does he think that this is a good idea?
Oh, he's far away. Pedro has taken you away from him, away from his earshot to like.
Should we ask him? I mean, this feels like a weird thing to not include him in, right?
By all means, go and ask him what he wants. I have no problem with that.
Alright. So yeah, I go up to him and I relay the information that was given to me. Just this is what's going on.
Okay, so you ask him, you relay him, and ask him what he wants, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. What would you say? All right, so this angel figure, this idol, Kara's looks at you, ponders for quite some time, and says, "You ask me if I want to be freed."
Well, it's more as if, let's be fair, like Pietro's like kind of sketchy on a good day and very sketchy on most days. So again, I don't want this to end up as a thing where it's like, hot, now he traps both of us, or like kills you somehow to take your power, I don't want something bad to happen in case,
Oh, trust me, mortal. Killing me would be a mercy.
Okay. This feels very weird. Alright.
I don't want to be eternally sand-bounded to this. I'm still bound to follow him, my master. But,
So you would like... You know what? Fuck it, why not? I'll try.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, if you end up killing us both, then what's the harm, right?
I mean, you make it sound like you'll survive somehow. I don't. Like, I'll just kind of die.
I mean, I die, I go back to my home place. I guess that's not that bad of a deal for me.
Yeah, for me, it's just kind of dead. So for me, there's no other place. So it's not great.
Oh, I see. Right. I see your predicament. So then this is a decision that you have to make. For me, it's fine. For you, whether it stands, you're willing to do this to risk saving me, who's been unjustly chained for quite some time.
Fuck it. Fine. Fine.
No, you don't have to do it, but you only do it
No.
if you must.
No, it's the right thing to do.
You don't have to always do the right thing to do, is what I'm trying to say.
Huh?
Yes, I'm here, and yes, I will suffer, but at the same time, I don't want to force you to do something that you don't want to.
Well, it's not a force. You do the right thing.
But me being in
sure?
this position forces you and ties your hands, which I don't feel comfortable with.
That's
Only
fine.
do this
It's
if
still
you-
the right thing to do.
Well,
Mm.
well, that's a winning situation for me. If you think that's the right thing to do, then please, by all means, free me from my sand binds. I would be most appreciative of your endeavor.
You shrug. Yeah. He tells Pietro that, like, yeah.
Hello.
Well,
So what does
it
he think?
seems that yeah, he would like to, and it seems like the best option. And
Well, it seems like the most merciful option. I don't want him to rot here and die. I don't want him to take him with me and then die, but in a more cruel way in the Arcanics. I don't want to do
Okay.
it my way because that is far more complicated, and I don't want to call
what would
upon
your
the
way be?
undoing the binds via the golden sands, which I do not want to do right now because it's, first of all, it would be impossible to do with the moons and not. Anyway, the only the only option we have is your way, Zeke, or we leave him be. So again, I did what I had to, and this is the situation. If you want to release him, by all means, do so. If you want to leave him be, then leave him be. Does not matter to me either way.
Yeah, fuck it. Zeke is gonna try to take it off. But
All right, so you approach Karos, and you begin to. What are you doing? You're taking his chains off.
yeah, I'll try.
All right, so you place your hand upon the chain, and you begin to pry it open. Like instantly, you begin to hear like crackling of energy, and you begin to see a small glow of some sort appears where you're touching the chains, kind of like a yellowy glow, and you begin to see when you do so, parts of the chain is crumbling and falling away from his hands, and the crumbled pieces of the chains are turning into sands. After a while, most of the chains have crumbled and leaving only a pile of sand underneath both of your feet. But at the same time, you also do begin to see the cracks on your band begin to open up a little bit. Not so much. Can I ask you to roll a 2d8, please?
All right. Let's see.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
So let's say your band, your Dragon Mark band, suffers 14% of damage.
Ooh, fuck.
What's that? What's
So
it
it's
right now?
9. It was at 90, and
Yeah.
so now 84. No,
86.
Nah.
No, 76.
There it is, 76.
And Karas, now being freed, looks at you and looks at his hand, which has a terrible bruise and scar around where the chain was, and then he begins to take a breath, and he has difficulty breathing, and he says, Well, I think I have much time. Without my powers long gone and diluted, I feel I will fade away. But know this, Zeke, the mortal who freed me, that you have my thanks.
It's the least I can do, right?
And when the time comes, I will be back to take what is rightfully mine from that creature over there, who I no longer have to call him my sand master. And Kara's form begins to shimmer and just disappear from view. Pietro says, What did he say? Did he say he's going to miss me? Or
He's just leaving. I think he was done being here.
okay. Well, I think he's going to miss me. I've been a good friend. I like to think I've been a great friend to him, actually. Kept him fed, clothed him. Well, he didn't want clothes, and protected him, let him be part of the crew. You know, gave him a purpose since he was here.
Alright.
Right, well, let's get on with tackling and taking on the great Arcanics. I have heard so much about this. It is the day that either I die trying or I fell this beast. And his compatriots all looking at each other like, oh shit, what did we sign up for? But you know, he's like, yeah, let's do this. And then they're all just following one by one. First of all, I guess Pietro takes a seat, as well as the others also take a seat. And when Pietro sits down, you see the chair zooms into the sky, and then just disappears so fast, so quick, and then the chair returns and empty without Pietro. One by one, they all take a seat. Sombra is left outside. She's not following in for now. She's staying patiently by a shadow, and you get the impression that she kind of melts into the shadows and becoming very unnoticeable after a while. Like, because you were aware Sombra being there, you know, like, let's just say, like, if a commoner were to walk by him, an unsuspecting commoner, he's just gonna get his head bitten off, likely, probably.
Oh, that's not great.
Almost definitely. Anyway, everybody else that takes the seat upon the dragon chair and is transported into the Arcanics in memoriam. It is you who's left, Zeke. Would you like to enter the dungeon?
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it.
That's consent, right?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay, everybody.
I mean, it's not. I mean, technically, it's not informed consent because I'm not informed of what's going to happen.
I mean, it's your decision. You were informed enough.
Problem is, if he touched the ring would stop working. There was literally no way for him to get in safely.
Rip.
Yeah, I guess we'll just take a seat on this chair. It's like, all right.
Okay, yeah, so you take a seat on the chair, and you see instantly the chair, the wings begin to flutter, or the dragons begin to flutter very rapidly, like out of a hummingbird, and you get bolted upwards into the skies, and where you see these cyclones, like these miniature motes of air, like lingering in, and that just seems to speed up this dragon chair, and within like seconds you arrive at the Arcanics Grandums in memoriam, which I have posted a picture of, and actually even has written in the sky its name. Actually, I don't think I posted it. Oh no, I have posted it in the Zaziat artwork. I'll post it again if you want. So it's a castle built upon a dragon, a statue dragon, maybe. And underneath the wings of the dragon, you see more very ancient, old buildings can be seen, and also there's these main towers with these beautiful, almost prismatic rooftops, and yeah. So, you don't have a ring, right?
No.
So, like, your experience is vastly different to Aaron's experience. You know, hers is like, come ahead, take a tour.
I'm kind of curious. Does it think the chair's empty? Because nothing magical will sense that he's there.
It senses a creature.
It senses. No, it doesn't sense him. It senses that weight has been placed on the chair and the chair is moving.
Yeah. So, sorry, say that again. So, the magic that's supposed to sense a creature doesn't work?
Well, of course not. 'Cause it wouldn't sense him. Because he's immune to magic. Even
Magical
divination.
detection, yeah, magical scrying, any magical, like, if a creature saw sight by magic, it wouldn't see me.
Alright.
Logically,
So in that case, it would sink back down very rapidly and takes its place back up with you still being on it. And then, since weight is still being bored by the magic, it's going to go back up again, and it's going to
logically, by default, it would dump him here, right? Because it doesn't. It would.
It's going to dump him in like a delivery bay.
Yeah.
This is where you deliver the
He
food.
gets put in the kitchen.
Yeah. I assume, like, yeah, I get
Oh my
like,
god, that would be perfect.
I mean, I assume it's like it thinks I'm cargo, right? Because I'm not like a spirit. It doesn't detect things regular.
I mean, people take cargo with them. Why would they have just put the cargo on by themselves without the
What?
ring on, right? That doesn't make
Large items. Think about it. What if there were large items that you had to place somewhere?
They would transport it into different means. This is particularly for people who wants to visit the Grand Arcade.
Exactly. But this is like the moment that, like, you know, like
Okay.
you're
Alright, so would you
receive like weird information.
Would you like to use your luck point, luck roll, to see if you'll be put into the kitchen area of the arcades?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
All right. Oh god, please don't.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
fucking fuck.
Okay.
in theory, this is hang on.
Surely you want your luck to take it to us, right? It has
Yeah.
no idea what to do with you, so it takes you
Yeah.
to the default place and then leaves.
My assumption, when I'm thinking of it, it's like I should probably go to where my allies are, because
but the role was for him to end up in the kitchen, right? That's what.
Sure.
That's
If
what
there
you said.
isn't a
Listen.
proper kitchen, then there is a chance he finds Ashlyn, because Ashlyn would have set up a kitchen because she has been here for 4 years.
No. Like, but it's not that. It gets transported into a makeshift kitchen. The logic that Aaron was arguing was that
it detects nothing on it, but it's been activated, so it's going to take it to a delivery area, which is
room.
probably
Yeah, that
next
would
to a
make, that
kitchen.
makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
the role was for. So I guess that's what would happen. So it's not.
Yeah, like it makes the assumption like, okay, there's no creature here. This is obviously like a package of some sort. Packages aren't delivered this way, but we probably still deliver it,
It's
right?
really weird because the magic is supposed to detect creature, but the magic doesn't work.
It doesn't detect it. Yeah, so it's like, this is a box. So it's like it's not a creature.
It's
so
just like a creature-shaped bag of potatoes or
Yeah.
something. All right.
It has to be a default position programmed into the chair.
Oh god, yeah.
Otherwise, if someone had a
Zero,
heart attack on the way up from the shock, it would stutter and have no idea what to do. You have to build these things in.
Okay, so I was initially going to put you in the entrance zone of where were you at? The Provocans.
yeah,
Providence.
I get put in the loading bay.
Yeah,
Just-
no. I was going to put you into the either the Elms of Novam or the bibliotecans, or like ask you to roll a 1d8 to put you into the first level. But instead, you guys argued, and now you are on the second level where the loading area would be, near the, I guess I would say, Yeah, near the Eva cats. So now can I ask you to roll a 1, 2... No, not Eva cat, sorry. That's 3rd level. The
Wouldn't it be the
transmutants,
museum
fourth level.
one?
The museum one was the bibliothecans where Natalia
Ah.
was. All of that is one level. So there's four. The Introitus, Providence is 1. Evocans is 2. Actually, I think it might be helpful if I actually put that for you guys.
So I assume I have to roll something, so I'll get this roll.
Yeah, 1 second. I think this is right. So what number did you end up in, by the way, as Izumi? Or Nat?
I'm gonna be honest. Anything about Izumi, I shoved out of my mind.
Okay, Nat then.
I got an 8.
I think I got a 3 if I remember correctly.
Oh no, like the actual code.
1 4 something.
One is it
Oh,
1 4
it's-
3?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so 1. So it is Providence.
But she's no longer there, so.
We're all already in the Novam, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are
Yes.
already inside the Novum with the Oristrask. Oristrask.
Yeah, that's the last thing we saw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do this right, so just bear with me 1 second. Let me just go back and read the chat of the number that I posted.
That's what I've been doing. Trying
Yeah.
to find it.
It was we just talk random shit for the whole time.
Yeah, the
There you
Sunday
go.
afterwards was a bit of a.
Bo, I
Oh,
tagged it.
did you? Thank you so much. Okay,
Yeah.
1.
It's literally
Yeah, it
whenever
was
there
1
is
3 4. Yeah.
whenever there's disaster with our group, we chat for a hell of a lot the days after.
Mhm.
Yeah,
When something good happens, we're silent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's all good. We'll worry about it.
Yeah, why would we talk about good things, right?
Touche.
I found them if you want them.
Yes, please.
What ones do you want?
All of them.
Aaron 1410, Nat 134, Dante 135, Gato 133, Azumi 137.
Sorry, let me just type it. Erin 1410.
Yeah, and then Nat 4, Dante 5, Gato 3, Azumi 7, and they're all 1-3 at the beginning.
Okay.
Oh, the ones I already tagged.
So you're the only 1410.
Yes, everyone else went to the same level when I got brought to the proper place.
Okay, so 1 3. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, 1 bibliotecans is 3. So 1 3. What was it? Nat
1 3 4.
1 3 4. Like this, right? Yeah, that makes more sense.
Mhm.
Dante 1 3 8 was it? Dante
5.
5.
5.
Gato was 133.
Oh shit!
And Izumi was 137.
Check where Pedro's gone.
Izumi was 137, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh no, that actually works. 137 and Gato was 133. Oh, poor Gato.
I mean, he found his friend.
Uh-huh. Okay, so alright, so Zeke, can I ask you to roll a... Actually, you know what? Let's just... I'm just gonna ask you to roll from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a 1d6, please.
All right.
1d6 where 1 is a 0 and 6 is
I got a
5.
5.
So that would be
4.
where 1 is a 0 and 6 is a 5. So you have a 4. So that's you have a 5. You rolled a 5, right?
Yeah, I rolled 5, but if we're going -1, it's 4.
Yeah. So it's 4. Okay. Then can I ask you to? You're in the transmutants. wing. Then can I ask you to roll a 1d2, please?
Okay.
What was it?
Oh, how do I roll? Slash R1D2.
Yeah, it's 1d2. Okay, so that's Enchantum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1d6.
Man, what if I just get up here and my anti-magic just causes the whole class like building to fall out? What if it's just, you know?
Let's see.
Let's see.
1d6, please.
Okay. 5. 4 again.
Okay. Oh, no. Only the first one is that roll. The second one is just 5.
Okay, this is 5.
Yeah, the second one, because it starts with the 0.
Mm.
0 to 5 as opposed to 1 to 6.
So did everyone roll 2? Or am I just not understanding how this works?
Everyone started at level 1, but you're arguing against your
Ah.
level to start in the transmutation.
That's fine. We're good.
So,
It detected a creature and brought us to the entrance level. It detected nothing from you, so it took you to the delivery, which is in a very different place.
yeah. So this is not me. If anything, this is on the dice and Aaron. All right.
It's
Hey,
we
I just
good.
pointed
It's
out the
alright.
logical thing that would happen.
Hey.
Okay. So 4 to 5. All right. So no, 4 to 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pop out of a FedEx shipping container. Huh?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm just trying to be as organized as possible. Alright, so in the Zazie artwork, the Roll20 one, let me upload all 52 maps because I had to provide whatever. Right, so you end up in this map. Okay? So you see this like I can see how it is like a loading bay, I guess. So you arrive at these nice little grove almost, with like a small pond in the middle. There's vegetation, let's just say like in the lower halves there are like, maybe it might have been used as a farming ground of some sort to grow produce or whatever. You look around, there's two doorways, both are currently locked. What would you like to do here? I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything of note that's immediately catches your attention, but let's say you start at the north entrance.
Okay. Yeah. Just basic thing. I would make an investigation check. I'll kind of just look around, see if like my friends are here or people are here, or if there was anything special.
Okay, so you're looking just for whether people or friends are here, any creatures or
I guess it's like perception. I'm trying to look at what's here, right? Because I come here, it's an empty room, right?
Yeah.
Into
So I
your room,
guess
and
it's
you're
more-
expecting at least the people you just saw enter. So
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll make a perception check. Good.
Okay.
9. I see nothing. I trip,
Yeah.
and I really hurt myself.
Yeah, you feel like this doesn't match. This does not match at all where you envisage the arcane. You thought maybe like books or whatever. I don't know whatever Zeke thought.
Yeah.
But-
Like a gate, or like like something like fanfares as people come.
You expected fanfare?
100%. Like is entering like an ancient magical like school. Like he kind of like expected like there to be some pomp and circumstance, but no, he's in a room with grass.
Okay, right. Yeah, he's just in a room with the grass. Unfortunately, there's no fanfare, or there's no trumpets, there's no, I don't know, glitter being thrown at you as you enter.
Exactly, there isn't.
All right. So what would you like to do? You're currently standing at the northern gate, and that doorway is locked.
There's a door behind me.
Yeah, the northern door is behind.
That screw it. I'll walk up to it. I'll try to open it. Like, is it like locked very obviously, or is it just like
Yeah,
it's just
it's locked.
Chunky.
But as you put your hand on the door, a wave of I forgot to do this. All right, so you got lobbed through the magic of the Arcanics. So can I ask you to roll another 2d8, please?
Ooh, all right. This is gonna get real bad real fast. Let's see if this character has to kill himself soon.
Okay, 9.
9.
Your Dragon Band suffers another 9% damage, and now you begin to see it's leaking out. Where you see the cracks, it's leaking out those venom-like blackish tendrils. But it's not as angry as
Yeah.
it happened before. So currently, I believe it's at 65. No, can't be 65.
It was 76 minus 9, so
I can't do math. 67.
yeah.
Or 60,
So I very quickly went from almost full to about halfway.
So
Yeah.
at the center of the podium, I guess you guys just about see like a small glow coming from the center.
Yep, I'll walk up to it.
All right, so you skirt around the edge and you see the center hovering in midair, maybe like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. It's a spoon. It seems like a wooden spoon, but like when it rotates, it glows with this golden color.
Oh, well, that's not mine. I probably shouldn't touch that. I'll go check yours.
You should touch it. Why would you not touch it? It's a spoon.
But again, he's lawful. He's not gonna just. He's lawful good. He's not gonna just take something that's not his.
But it's a treasure. Don't you want a treasure? It's a golden spoon.
No.
It's like one
No,
day chef.
not really.
Mhm.
You're not talking to Aaron.
Yeah, like he looks at it, it's like, oh, this is one, not a place that he is supposed to be, and 2, a place that seems very magical. He's not gonna just touch random magical artifacts.
That's fair. Fair enough.
So he looks at it, it's like, that seems cool. I probably shouldn't touch that. As he looks at his band that's almost halfway broken,
Yeah.
he'll look for a door that's open. Like, try all the doors.
Yeah, so you look around through the vegetation, you don't see any other doorways that seems to be like obviously standing out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the east side of this chamber, you do see another doorway that's also locked.
He'll walk up to it, see if he can open it.
All right, so you're putting your hand on the on the lock.
Yeah.
All right, that is a trigger. All of a sudden, you begin to see the about like 3 or 4 taps open up on all 4 sides and begin to slowly emit out these greenish colored liquid onto the floor. I'm gonna start an initiative.
I assume this is like acid or something.
Maybe, or it might just be gunky water.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll.
It doesn't. From your perspective, it just smells like sewage, not really acid. So please roll an initiative.
Alright, sure.
So, wait, no. The room goes on the D20, right? Like the layer effect takes.
Yeah.
D20? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
I guess I'll see if I roll higher than it, but like really honestly, like it's just me in like the room, so
Yeah. Wait. Why do I see lit and the?
You still have it on from the other map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's just you or them.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean, it takes its turn and it begins to open.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess it's your turn. So.
I kind of look at it like, okay, I guess I walk up to one of the pools and like I'll pick up like a rock and throw something into it. Does it like melt?
No, it doesn't. rock doesn't melt; it just splashes inside the pool, one of the pools. So let's just say currently, like one pipe opens up about like 2 feet from the bottom of the floor, and it's like the pipe opens up on the like at the epicenter of each of the walls, each of the 4 walls, right? You can just about see there's also like another room, another doorway on the far end. Now that you're paying attention, like more, as opposed to when you initially pressed put out a check.
Okay. I'll go check the other door.
Okay, you rush up to the other door, and that's also locked. That is also another trigger. So now you begin to see the speed of the water being emitted. It has fastened a bit. So
He looks around like, oh, this is probably not good.
all right. Currently, so the room was filling up 2% per turn.
Yeah.
Now it has gone up to 4% per turn. So
Okay.
all right, so it's been 2 turns, so currently at 2%, 6%.
He like looks around like there's no exits. When he went up to the doors, there wasn't any way to like mundanely unlock them, right? They didn't open, right?
I mean, it has a lock. It just was locked. Would you like to try and do you have any?
Yeah, I have thieves tools.
Yeah, thieves tools.
Can I attempt to
why,
unlock?
why didn't it try with the thieves tool? Okay, go for it.
Yeah, sure.
So which of the doorway, the southern entrance or the east entrance or the north entrance you're trying to open?
Probably the one he touched last.
So the third entrance again, right?
Yeah.
You get the impression that the more you touch the doorway, the faster the what's it called, the water is splurging out of each of the pipes.
Yeah. He'll try it. He'll see if he can unlock this thing.
Okay, so again, you would have to touch it, right?
Yeah.
So
He would try. Yeah.
okay, so it's gonna go up by another 2%.
I mean, I imagine he's still touching it from the first time he touched it, right? He raced open to see if it's unlocked. It wasn't, so he just stuck his tools in.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. Fine. I'm gonna be nicer. Sure, let's just say because of the first time you touched it, let's just say as part of that you were putting the thieves on. So can I ask you to make a DC 25 thieves tool check, please?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So you put your thieves tool in, begin to crank it. Unfortunately, it does not open. So 6%, so 4%, 10%. What would you like to do next?
He looks around. He assumes that these are going to be all the locks. He will. I mean, he'll try again. We'll see if he can unlock it.
You want to try again?
Yeah.
On the same lock?
Yeah.
Alright, so again, this is a separate effect. So as you try again, in the as you put your thieves tool in, the water splashes out even faster. So the rate at which the water goes up, which was currently at 4%, now goes up to 6%. Right? So per turn. So try again with the thieves tool, please. This is still 25.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Do it. 24. I will push for that.
You're going to push for that?
Yeah.
Okay. The doorway opens. Unfortunately, that room was already filled with a lot of water, and it pushes you in further in. Can I ask you to roll a 2d8, please?
All right. 15.
That's another 15%.
Oof.
All right, 15%. So 10 plus 6 plus 15.
Does the water harm me at all?
It doesn't seem like it. As he pushes it in. All right, currently it's at 31%. Doesn't seem like it.
It's trying to, but it's slowly destroying your band. So.
Yeah, I guess I like look. It's like, oh dang, this is not great.
It doesn't seem to be doing anything to your band. It doesn't look like it's magical in nature.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry, the percentage.
I
it
look
was
up.
from
Is
the-
there a hole in the top?
The hole, there is no hole on the top per se. There is just a sky. There is just the. I'm imagining it's more like a skylight, like a greenhouse sort of ceiling. But yes, let me describe. So through the doorway that you see, is another room. It's a smaller chamber that you can't quite see. What's your dark vision again? Sorry.
I have none. I'm human.
Oh, okay. Then you don't see anything through it.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
the middle of the night, is it? No.
Because it's
No,
It would
sunny
be,
out,
it would be
right?
first thing in the morning if we postponed it.
Sorry, the room was dark. It's dark through the room that he opened is dark, so he can't see.
Oh,
unless,
okay.
Unless you go in, basically. Are you going in?
I'll look. Is there less water in this room?
Well, that's where the water was. Or maybe it might still have some water in. Who knows?
I'll go inside, see if I can find anything. I mean, it's progress. I'll look around.
Okay. Alright, so you are at 1 on the transmutans level. So you see a small grove of some sort, and you feel like the entrance that you have come out of is part of a magical, a part of a large tree system, and you step into a room with like these large mushrooms. Maybe people who worked here were very interested in studying these mushrooms of some sort. And you also get the impression that some of these mushrooms have grown into quite a lot of quite a lot, and as such they have grown into quite big of a size. So since you opened this room, I'll say I'll add some percentage. I'll say this is like maybe an 8. The other room. So okay. So now the water has to fill both the main room and this room to completely fill it and drown you. Okay. So I'll add another 10% to the maximum percentage. Alright, so you opened this and you went down this route, so 31% plus the current rate was 6%, so 31 plus 6, 37. What would you like to do now?
Do I see an opening? Do I see anything that I could escape out of?
No, it's just a small grove, very dimly lit, with like some light coming from like the sky, maybe, who knows. You just see a tree, and you also see some mushroom. That's all in this room.
I'll look up to the sky. Is it like a skylight, the same thing as before?
Actually, no, you don't even see the skylight. You just see the canopy of like trees.
He'll climb the tree.
Right, so you take your turn to climb the tree that you just came out of, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's like you? Let's just say the tree is about. The ceiling of this room is about 100 feet. How much can you climb up?
My movement speed is 90 feet. If we take half movement, I move 45.
Your movement speed is 90 feet.
Double
Yes.
dash.
Oh, double dash.
Rogue.
Rogue.
Yes.
Triple dash.
Of course. Yeah. So 40 feet you can climb up.
45.
45. Okay. All right. So you touched the tree. So that's a tertiary trigger. So That's another 2%. So the rate at which the room fills goes up to 8%. So 37 plus 8. $45 currently. Now you begin to see the water has filled up to like half of the other level and is now going into this room as well. So it's back to your turn again. 45% of both rooms.
He'll climb up the rest of the distance up the tree.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be same thing. So that's gonna be now he's 90 feet up the tree, and
so you're like 10 feet away from reaching the top.
Yeah.
Or like the canopy, I suppose. All right, so you're still holding on to this. So I'm just gonna say that this is still part of the same trigger. So 8%, 10%, so 55. Only at 55.
Look.
That was layer effect. So it's your turn again. So you can use your movement speed to get up to the.
Yeah, I can climb up to the top.
Yeah, climb up to the top. You're holding on to the top of the canopy, and now you look down. This small chamber is also very rapidly filling up with sewagey water.
I look up. Do I see like the same glass greenhouse like exterior?
You see a very prismatic wall. Oh, damn it! I'll try to be smooth and to describe it in a way that doesn't give away that it was a prismatic wall, but fuck, I fucked it up. Yeah, you see a prismatic wall.
Just covering this whole room?
Yeah, like the ceiling is just a prismatic wall, just several layers of prismatic wall, like 7 layers.
So it's 7 layers of the 9-layer prismatic wall, right?
7 layer of 7 layer of prismatic wall. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like it's very.
Like,
Yeah,
by all means, go
just one.
through the prismatic wall, please.
I mean, technically, if it's a spell effect, it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, go ahead, try it.
I'd rather not. But I mean, he looks around. Is there any other method of escape? Because at this point, if he's filled the room, probably the doorways have been full, right? There's no way he can like swim down.
I mean, you can swim down, right? You have a swimming speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look down, like a little bit of this room is also filling up, but the other room is like 55% filled. You can just see it from through the doorway that you came into this room from the other room.
It's just looking around. He'll look up and be like, "Oh, this is probably a last resort if I actually have to punch through all these layers of walls."
Yeah, probably a good idea. Last resort. You get the feeling that even minor magic of the Arcanix is doing a lot of damage to your dragon band. Going through 7 layers of a 9th level spell prismatic wall is gonna very rapidly and very violently shatter your brand faster than you can anticipate. You can get out of all the layers.
Yeah, he'll go back down. Looking around, he'll probably.
So I would say you can just slide down. So I would say 1 turn you can slide down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you would even realize that touching the tree is a trigger for the increase in the rate of the water filling.
Probably not. He probably just assumes like, oh, it's filling very rapidly.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm gonna add another percentage of. So it will be 12%. So 55. No, I'll give you an action. So that was your movement speed. So it would.
I would dash. I would dash towards probably one of the other doors. See if I can escape through one of the other exits.
Okay, so you're using action to dash as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so currently it is at 67%. Okay, so you're back into the main room, and this room you'd have to swim, right? Because this, you're wading through the mucky water. You're just swimming basically by this point. The water has covered the golden spoon that's at the center of the
Yeah.
thingy.
He'll attempt to unlock probably the next.
So you let's see. You have action to dash, right? So dashing is your another extra 30 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
So you would get, let's say you slide down here 5 feet, and then after that you have 25 movement speed left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is swimming speed the same as walking speed, running speed?
Half if you do
It's
not have
half,
any
yeah.
specific swimming speed.
Okay, so he doesn't have any swimming speed. So 25 feet. So I would just say 15. You can get up to 15 feet. So 1.
I mean, he's dashing 3 times, so he's got 90 foot speed.
Yes, well, 2 times.
Well, yeah, sorry. 2 plus normal movement.
Yes. So that's 45 feet, effectively.
So he can move up to 45 feet this turn.
Yes.
Okay, so 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is 30. 7, 8 is 40, 85. All right, so now you're at the center platform area, or like, from the southern entrance to the center.
I mean, if he could, he would just book it to like the nearest door. So you just make.
So okay, so then towards the left hand, the eastern doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's the closest.
All right, so that it would go up to. Okay, you haven't did anything to trigger another added percentage, right? No.
Yeah.
The door was already open, so it's still 12%. So 67 plus 12. It's currently it's 79%. You'll. So the water has risen over the doorway. You would have to dive down to get to the. Get to the doorway, right? So I would say that water has risen about 10 feet above the doorway. So you'd have to dive down 10 feet to get to the lock of the doorway.
Okay. So yeah, for his move, yeah, he would be able to like dash and move and do that.
Okay, so 79%, you dash, move. Okay, yeah. So you're putting your thieves tool into this one as well.
Yeah, I'll try to unlock it.
You try to unlocking it. All right, so you trigger it. So it's currently at 14%. I'm just gonna mark it. I'm already gonna mark it. This is gonna go. It's gonna immediately gonna. So 79 plus 14. I'm not gonna press enter just in case. Can I ask you to roll a thieves tool check, please? What did I say the DC was again? 20.
25.
25. Yes.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's really difficult to open this door. You're just panicking, and you're holding your breath, etc. This is this goal. Unfortunately, you couldn't unlock it. So now you feel like the entirety of the chamber that you had just come out of has filled. And it's reaching the top of the you feel like in the next turn it would be like reaching the ceiling of both of these chambers. So what would you like to do for this turn? Are you good? You're like, because you're diving right now, you're holding your breath basically. So how long can you hold your breath?
1 plus Constitution in minutes. So 6 minutes.
You hold it for 6 minutes. Okay, cool. Let's see.
Yeah, he would try to unlock the door again. See if that's successful.
All right. So, I mean, we can summarize this, by the way, right? Because we don't keep having the turn for 6 minutes. Or let's just say next turn it will go up. Okay. So how many times can you attempt to unlock the doorway? If that's all you want to do in the
60 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's say how long you would have to, so you're currently holding your breath, right?
Yeah.
So would you like to continue to try to unlock this doorway until you can open it, or do you want to try something else?
he doesn't know what else he. In this case, he wouldn't know what else to do. He would just attempt to escape, so he would try to unlock the store. Yeah.
Okay, so you just have to get 25, or being at pushing limit of 25.
Yeah. So should I roll again?
Yeah. So let's say we would want to spend the first 1 minute trying to open it and see if you can try and open it in the first 1 minute.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 10 times, right? Yeah. 10
Yeah.
times. So roll thieves tool. Oh, you're
Push.
pushing at the first
Yes.
thieves tool. All right. So you push, and you end up, and the doorway opens. All right. And the water begins.
Okay.
To,
I assume if it doesn't empty out, that it's probably the same amount of water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna push this out. Oh no! Like the water begins to empty a little bit into another room next to it, so it pushes into the 3 as well. So you open this room, and this room only has now immediately the water begins to fill like a little bit of this room as well. So the total goes back up to so goes back up to 100 and. Can I ask you to roll a 2d8 again, please?
Sure. 2d8. 5.
All right, so it was 110, so it's 105. Yeah, the water would rush in and fill this entire room literally next turn, because the water is rushing very fast.
He would look around, see if there's another door or a style of exit. He might look up to see him.
Same. No exits. Just some mushrooms, a tree, and water. It literally will finish filling up this room next turn. So you have action and movement.
Seeing that there's nothing of clear escape, he would probably go to the next door.
Okay, so can I ask you to make a perception check, please?
Sure.
Go for it. That's a DC 10.
15.
15. All right. So you see the instant the water, the murky greenish color water touches the mushrooms. The mushrooms are releasing something into the water, and the water is turning into this wild, luminescent green color. Currently, like, you're not near anywhere there, but like,
yeah,
you feel like the mushroom is like rapidly releasing more of this mushroom, rapidly turning the blue into this violent, almost sickly green color, like luminescent green color, like radioactive waste green color. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mushroom bad.
Yeah.
Got you.
In other words, the mushrooms are turning the water into acid.
Seeing that, he's like, this is bad. What? Yeah, with little other option, he will go to the next door.
All right, so I would say it's gonna take you 2 turns.
Yeah.
2 turn for you to. Okay, this turn the entirety of this room is filled. It's gonna take you 2 turns to get to the last doorway. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see. I'll ask you to roll. Can I ask you to roll 1d8, please, to see how fast these mushrooms are turning the water into acid?
7.
Okay, so that's 7% a turn. So the concern is that you are now is that you can withstand for another, give or take 6 minutes into the water, because you can hold your breath into the water 6 minutes. But now it's a new type of layer effect of the acid turning the water, the mushrooms turning the water into acid at a rate of 7% per turn as of now. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it has triggers, maybe not. Who knows? Okay. Let's say in 2 turns it would be 14%, because you can dash. Wait.
Yes.
So you
Move,
Double
speed,
dash.
dash,
double dash.
double dash. Yeah.
So I would say you can easily get to the other door in one turn. Then in that case.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a 7% right now. So you are attempting to open this door as well with your thief.
Yeah, he's gonna attempt. Yeah.
Yeah, you're diving. So can I ask you to roll a DC 30 thieves tool, please, for this door?
Ooh. Okay. Let's go.
Don't think you can do that.
No, I can't. The highest is 26, and
And even with pushing, can't reach it.
Yeah, 27.
no.
Then you can't reach it. Yeah, you think this one is very difficult to try and open. So, right, currently 14% of the water is turned into acid. What would you like to do for your next turn?
That's a good question.
So you have all these two chamber unlocked at the central chamber, and then one chamber locked. That's at the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one I'm at, right?
Yeah, that's what you are at the center chamber north, and that DC is 30, whereas the east and the south that is DC 25.
Right. So he looks around, kind of in a moment of he doesn't really know what to do. He'll attempt to unlock the door again.
You think it will be impossible for you to unlock it?
Would I be able to use tactical assessment to add my superiority die to it?
What is tactical? Tactical assessment. Let me read it.
This is a non-standard use of the ability, but it allows me to make investigation checks. Basically, it allows me to make skill checks using with my superiority die. Would I be able to make this a tool check? Because
I mean, you could try and make an investigation check to see if there's another way out.
yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah, you could try that. Sure, go for it.
Yeah, sure. I'll use tactical assessment, and I will investigate to see if there's a place other than this that I could exit at. 24 and a D8.
Hey,
Yeah.
30. I'll look around.
There is no other way. Just this one
Yeah.
door that's unlocked.
That's locked.
Yeah, that's locked. Two door unlocked. One door locked.
Question then. Would I be able to use tactical assessment to attempt to unlock the store?
When you make an intelligence check, an intelligence history or wisdom check.
Yes.
No, because you don't use investigation history or insight to.
I use intelligence for my tools.
No, history. Like it says in intelligence.
Yeah.
As in history. You're recalling from your history to make a tactical assessment, right? That's not what you're doing here.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, you're just using a thief's tool. It won't help you with your thief's tool ability to thieves tool it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be nice to you, unfortunately, because I haven't been nice to the others. Sorry.
That's. Yeah. I guess is this door pretty sturdy?
You feel like it's sturdy enough to hold water that's turning into acid. So you guess you can roll another investigation to see how sturdy it is, whether you can actually kick it open.
Yeah. Do they have exposed hinges or anything that I would be able to use?
Doesn't look like it has exposed hinges.
Well, I probably won't be able to break down the door. You know what? The golden spoon's there. He's gonna make the assumption that that's not a thing that he can use.
So what would you like to do this turn?
good question.
I'm gonna count you thinking about the door kicking in as a turn.
Yeah, I'll say that he's stumped. He's not 100% sure what
Alright,
to do.
so that was the turn. So
Yeah.
so that being stumped is a turn. So 21% of water has been turned into acid. What was the initial again? So it was 100 plus, was it 8? The total volume of water in all three of these rooms
Yeah.
as we stand. 108 plus another 50, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Uh,
You know what? Let's just say it's 21%, and it covers 100% of the water, in all of the rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say that. That's easier. So it's kind of
Yeah, the whole room's filled at this point, and 21, and slowly it's increasing to acid.
It's currently at 21%. What would you like to do for your next turn?
If it's impossible, if he feels that it's impossible to open this door, and there are no other exits, and there doesn't seem to be a way out.
Yep, you looked around. There's only 3 exits from the main doorway. One exit,
Yeah.
southern exit, lead to the grove with big mushrooms. The east exit leaves, which you're also able to manage to open, leads to a room with like very smaller mushrooms, but like some more vegetation, trees, etc. And the northbound doorway that's locked, impossible to
Yeah.
open. For you anyway.
Screw it. First thing, he'll go back to the spoon. He'll make the assumption that like, if this is a trap, or maybe this is like a clue to something. So we'll go see if he can get the spoon again.
All right. So you swim back, swim towards the spoon, grab hold of the spoon. In your hand, the spoon is not magical and is turned into a normal wooden spoon.
Yeah. He puts it in his pocket. That's a spoon. This
Okay.
might do.
You have a normal wooden spoon in your pocket.
Neat. He'll look up. Like this ceiling wasn't the same, right? You said this was like a glass greenhouse.
Glass greenhouse, and then white sky that looks like a prismatic wall of like 7 layers of prismatic wall. Throughout the arcadics.
I'll swim up to it. Is it like directly above it? Like there's no gap?
Yeah. Like the ceiling is just like glass, and as you approach it, you just see it's just prismatic wall.
Past it, and there's like no gap in between them, right?
Oh no! Currently, everything is filled up to the brim.
No. There's no gap in between the glass and the prismatic wall.
There was no glass. I just said it because I didn't want to say prismatic wall before.
Oh, okay.
It's just like this room is open. Like this.
Yeah,
is
it's open air.
It's an open area, yeah, and it's like the entire Arcanix is covered in a glass like prismatic dome of 7 layers of prismatic wall, right?
I mean, we've already determined that doesn't go directly against because Nova was flying around.
Yeah, in the other area, whereas in the area that he's in, at the top of one of the towers, it's like quite close to the ceiling.
Yeah, I had like a few feet away from the wall.
Yeah, he was on the side, next to the area that he was in, whereas the transmittance is directly at the top.
Yeah. This is probably. I mean, he has no other choice. He would attempt to like shatter one of the prismatic walls.
So you're going through the prismatic wall.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, he literally has no other option.
Yeah.
He rolled a 30 on his investigation check, and the only other way out is a door that doesn't open.
That cannot. That's impossible.
I mean, he has one other option, but it's equally stupid. So.
Oh, what is it? We want to hear it.
remove the band and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I mean,
He's
the only
kinda-
idea I came up with is swimming down the pipe that the water's coming from.
Oh, it's like a tiny thing. He can't squeeze through. I don't think.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
no.
that's his two
Well, in
options
that case,
basically.
Zeke, you're either going to
Yeah.
drown or suffer. Take your pick, or both.
Yeah,
That sounds like both,
All right,
Chief.
and
He kinda-
let's assess the situation. All right, you're gonna drown
You're
in
fucked.
acid. Okay, you're gonna drown in 6 minutes. All right, you
Yes.
start taking acid damage in about like give or take few turns. All right, 5 or 6 turns. Okay.
Yeah.
The spoon, it was magical.
Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything
so-
on your person
yeah.
because that's not gonna help you. So you'd have to either go through the prismatic wall, risk your band breaking, or
Yeah.
take the band off and maybe use the spoon. Entirely up to you.
I mean, the thing
Or
is,
you can use your hand
his-
axe and smash the door down.
That
I mean,
what?
I mean-
Try. I doubt that's gonna work. But he can
Yeah,
try.
attack. Yeah, that's what nobody did.
The-
He just
the-
smash his head to the door.
I mean, the doorways are very sturdy, made specifically to withstand acid. I don't think
Yes.
this hand axe is gonna work against.
Yeah.
yes. So
Maybe if he had a battering ram. I don't think he does.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Uh,
nobody did. It was his head.
Yes, he will attempt to shatter one of the prismatic walls because his assumption is that this is not magical, and his assumption if I take off the band, I'll die instantly. So he has no other option but trying to shatter one of the walls. Right? Like again, this might just be me blanking out, but I don't see
Okay. All right,
other.
so you hold your null magic band against the prismatic wall, right?
Yeah, I touch it. I touch it. It's a wall. I attempt to push past it.
Okay, so you do your null magic begins to force its way through the prismatic wall. So, okay, I would say you manage to get rid of one layer as you push through it, but it's putting a lot of toll on your null magic band. Can I ask you to roll an 8d8, please?
All right. So I remove one of the walls.
You haven't removed it. You have temporarily pushed it around.
Okay.
8d8, please. So now roll 7d8, please. 7d8, so
25
plus 7. All right, so your band suffers another 32% of damage.
And he'll just kind of does the water fall out? Does the water drain?
No, the water doesn't drain. It's like the prismatic wall is above, right? It's pushing against the wall.
You're swimming through this barrier. You're not pushing yourself out of it.
Yeah. And it's
Okay.
just exactly, yeah. You're not doing anything to the barrier as much as the barrier, you're keeping yourself safe. Like, you have your own bubble, let's say, and the bubble is cracking.
Yeah, he'll just with that, because he'll assume he can move.
You can move. You can swim
he'll-
through the barrier,
He'll look around to see if there's a place that's not flooding.
yeah. Nope, there's no place that's not flooding. Everything is up to the brim with the water that's rapidly turning into acid.
Is there anywhere outside of this room?
What? No, this is you can only. Okay, so you see the entire chamber, right?
Yes.
Up to the brim with walls, and then
Okay.
inside the walls are these the trees, etc. At the top of the walls, it's basically prismatic wall, 7 layers of prismatic wall, and the
Okay.
water has risen to the point where it has completely covered not just the main room, but as well as its sub rooms on either side of it.
Yeah.
And the 100% of the water is turning into acid by this mushroom in few moments,
Yes.
right? So you've managed to get through the first layer of prismatic wall, and your band has suffered 32% due to it.
Yes.
Would you like to continue going forward?
I mean, probably not, right? Because even if I get past this, it's just not going to do anything, right?
You get the feeling that you might go in through at least maximum of 3, maybe 4 layers of prismatic wall before your band
Yeah.
breaks, and then would you be able to survive 3 layers of prismatic wall?
No.
Then probably,
Hey, Dante survived all of them.
I
Technically.
survived all.
yeah, technically.
I literally
probably-
died. I died at.
He died at 1 HP. Oh yeah, he got stoned at 1 HP, I guess.
He's
And the
technically not
Yeah.
dead.
He's technically not dead, but you know, that's like a weird scenario with Dante.
Yeah.
It's...
So, is this an option that you want to keep going forward, or do you want to preserve the remaining durability of your?
He'll probably preserve the remaining. Like, he'll probably pull back, like, looking like, okay, this isn't going to help me.
Okay.
I think, because I can't get through any of the door. I can't get through the last door. It's too high of a DC. I can't get out because it's flooding.
So, now the only option is, okay, you go through you assess that it's impossible for you to go through the doorway. It's a very incredibly risky for you to go through the prismatic wall. I feel like the only remaining option is to take the band off. At least its durability will stay, and attempt to use any magic item that you might have on you.
He guesses. He doesn't even know. That's the thing. He's confronting either death instantaneously
or death slowly.
Yes.
So instantaneous death being you take your band off, and death slowly is
drowning.
Drowning and being drowned in acid. Yeah. Yep, that's
yeah.
Both are not great options for you.
No, they're not. Yeah, he'll go up to the last door, the big door. He'll be like, all right, hopefully this isn't the worst idea he's had, but this is the one thing that's gonna, like, maybe not kill him.
All right.
He'll take off his band.
Okay. You are not instantly dead. You take off.
He closes his eyes, like, takes it off, opens them.
You're still drowning, or holding the breath. You're not dead. But you do feel that parts of your finally, at last, as though it's been stifled for quite some time, your aberrant dragon mark comes roaring back to life. Its tendrils, black and red ichor, beginning to very visibly just latches out in the nearby surrounding waters, splashing and withering.
He, like, without knowing what to do, he'll pull out the spoon, be like, okay, please tell me this is something that can help me here.
Alright, so you pull out the spoon, and it's glowing. It's glowing back again.
He realizes very quickly that he has no idea to know what this thing can do. He looks down.
Under the water, the spoon speaks to you. Hello, friend. How are you?
Hi.
I am your assistant. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm your assistant or not. Are you here to assume the role?
What role?
The Grand Chef of the Arcanix Random Immoria. Because our last one...
Sure.
Oh, you are? Fantastic.
Yeah, why not? I have a question.
Hello.
Do all magic items talk?
I don't know. I am the only one I do know. I'm here to help. What's up?
Okay. My name is Ezekiel.
Grand Chef Ezekiel. Very nice.
Yes.
Hopefully you'll do a better job than the Grand Chef Zortrox.
Okay. I'll try. Can you get me out of here? This place is
just started.
No. This room is filling with acid.
You what?
This room is filling with acid.
And that's a bad thing because
I'm going to die very quickly if, I can't do that.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Of course.
Yeah.
That's good. Not good. Well, good to know you, I suppose. Very briefly. It's such a shame that many of our grand chefs only last for a few minutes. I wish I had more time to stay with them so I can learn from them, and then I can teach them what I have learned from my previous grand chefs.
Is there anything that the previous
Yes.
grand chefs taught you to escape this room, to open the door?
Maybe.
Could you tell me it?
Why would I tell you for someone who can't even survive 6 minutes of drowning in acid? Look at this as a job interview. Being able to survive in a pit of acid, a vat of acid, if you will, for 6 minutes. I feel like it's like least qualification a grand chef could have. And if you don't have that,
Why?
then you don't have this job. I'm unfortunate.
Why? I mean, like, I look to him. It's like, what's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
It's Spoon.
Hmm?
I am somewhat in spirit withered a little bit, so my friends call me Withered Spoon.
Okay. Well, I think the merits of a chef should be based off of the ability and quality of their cooking.
Right.
Do you know? Yeah, I could probably prove to you I'm a pretty good chef if, if I could at least get out of here and like cook something for you, or
Well,
cook.
alright, fine. How about this? Answer me this riddle. This one riddle.
Well, okay, sure. Why not?
And I will see if you're worthy of being a chef that can cook for the entire Grand Arcades in Memoria.
Okay.
Are you ready? Right.
Sure.
What is the most important spice?
Personally,
You can
Uh,
you can interpret this question as however you will, but unfortunately, if what you tell me is true, frankly I can't see you, my dear, because I don't have eyes or feeling, and I'm naturally able to withstand acid for quite some time. Doesn't do much to me, to be honest with you. I've experienced
Yeah.
this for quite some time. I've seen many, or rather, I've heard the agonized crying of many those who sought to become the chief chef. Yeah, frankly, because I have heard so many, I don't even feel bad for them anymore. This is on them, you know. I feel like if I could feel, I feel like I should feel bad because they're being tortured to death in a vat of acid, but I don't feel anything. Does that make me a bad spoon?
I mean, you're a spoon. I mean,
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
I'm just I
The
digress.
most
You should focus on answering this one question.
the most important spice that I personally use, I use MSG,
All right. What is that?
monosodium glutamate. It provides the core flavor of any flavor profile to the use of thousands of dishes.
And what does that bring to the table? Why do you think that it's the most important spice to have in a?
Because it makes anything and everything taste better.
Isn't it a bit platitudinous and try to have one single spice do all the job? Every meal
No.
is going to taste very similar, right?
No, actually, monosodium glutamate and MSG are used in a way that accentuates any flavor profile that it belongs to.
So
They don't taste the same because
it's the spice
different.
that augments the taste of other spice,
it elevates any other spice that it's with.
and that's why you think it's the most important spice to have in a kitchen cabinet.
Yeah, it's what I use. I mean, I carry some on me all the time.
All right, so roll a d20, and I will roll a d20. If you roll higher than me, your answer is satisfactory. Okay, apparently your answer is not satisfactory.
Hey,
So
I roll a
wait,
20.
time
Go for it. Roll a d20. No.
8.
Yeah. So the spoon says, "Well, it's a clever answer, but doesn't quite help me though. I just want to know. It's
I
not
don't know.
the-
It's
not
more
the
of a
answer.
philosoph.
It's a philosophical question. You can take it that way if you like, but it.
Then you could say like the skill of the chef is the most important spice because a chef with the barest amount of ingredients could make something taste like it was made with $1,000 of ingredients, but a
Alright.
very unskilled chef
This
does
one,
it.
it's more easier. Roll another d20, please.
Sure. 1. So that doesn't work.
That's utter bullshit emotional crap. I'm not going to accept that. Would you try to try
Okay.
again? Your chances
Would
are
you
running
let
out very, very fast, I'm afraid.
salt
16. Roll another d20, please.
5
That is very, very basic answer. Try
pepper
again. Try again.
Oh my god.
Pepper.
Why you got it?
I
I can't believe pepper is going to save your life. It seems that pepper is the most important thing for your cooking.
I
Alright, stick me into that place over there, and I'll see what I can do for you.
the hole. Okay.
The hole, it's more than a hole. It's much
I
more.
swim to the hole and I put him in. And just like
The hole. Do you think I'm?
it's a hole. What is it?
Do you think I'm a key and that thing is a keyhole? Is that what you think?
I'm sorry.
am
Like what is
the
he?
great spoon that can cook
I
you
put him
up
in.
of
I put him in.
You stifle his you stifle his I guess his boasting
rant.
and his bragging, and I shove him into the not keyhole hole that, and he opens the door for you. The door opens. So we are at, where are you at? So you arrive at,
So do you use MSG a lot? I prefer MSG in a lot of ways.
are you saying that a spoon or?
No, I say it to Soul. This is out of game.
No.
We
No,
don't,
like,
we don't,
you don't like
we don't really
MSG?
use MSG quite a lot in British cooking, actually.
Nah, not really. Not at all.
It's used a lot in Asian cooking.
In Asian cooking, yeah, but like there was a massive craze that MSG is bad for you, right?
It's not, but it's certain people can have reaction to it. It's very common to get migraines for some people
Oh,
that have MSG.
and see people are allergic to it as well, I think.
It's
Not
it's not an allergic reaction, but there are people who suffer bad things. And it's not everyone, but because it became widespread that some people get migraines, but people thought everyone got sick because of it, and then it became less used.
Ah.
Basically,
We use MSG. I use MSG. You just throw a pinch of it in literally anything, and it'll taste better.
All right. So you end up at 0.4 at introitus.
Where?
I put in the Zazie artwork. The spoon immediately locks the door behind you and say, so, chef, shall I drain the acid in case,
Yes.
or shall I just leave it?
I mean, you should drain it.
I mean, there are a lot of nice spices out there.
You should drain. Please drain that. The other.
All right, I will drain it. Calm down. But all the spices I probably wouldn't use it anymore. Once an assessment of the Grand Chef has taken place, takes a little bit of time, a few months for you to go back. Anyway, this is your new kitchen. Welcome. Through the doorway, you can find some cupboards with some food, reagents. What do you call it? Condiments and what's a normal people's term for reagents
I don't know. Spices?
and such? Yeah. So feel free to use and cook up a feast whenever you want.
Sure. Give me a second.
Oh, right. Since you're a chef, I feel like I ought to give you a ring to navigate through the different parts of the
Sure.
arcades. Well, otherwise you will just end up in a place that might try to kill you. Would you want that?
No.
Right. So go get a spoon then.
What?
Oh, sorry, a ring. I am the spoon. A ring.
Where's the ring?
All right. So there should be a ring in underneath a. I think. All right. So the last. Okay, let me just think for a second. The last chef, before he quit, put his ring in underneath a barrel of some sort. I don't know where, but he hid it somewhere in the barrel. Is all I know he'd heard of. So try searching it underneath a barrel, and hopefully you'll get lucky. Otherwise, you might end up dying.
Why would I end up dying?
Because a lot of the arcanics is like what just happened there. It's not made for any people like you, who are evidently quite disagreeable.
I mean, I'm just again. I'm sorry. He'll start looking at the bell, and screw it. He'll talk to the spoon. I don't know. I'm trying to find my friends, and I don't know really where they are.
You're trying to find your friends.
Yeah.
Are they in here?
No.
Are
I
they-
don't know anything about the Arcanics, and so I don't know if there's.
Well, just forget about them. All right, they're dead. They're probably dead. They all are going to be dead. It's just you and me now. So let's just start making some food.
I mean, I probably should. Well, one, I probably should try to find them, right?
What's the point of finding their dead corpses? I'm not into making meal out of flesh. That's not my territory. I'm sure the other utensils from.
Wait, you're vegan?
No. As in like, sentient being flesh, like veal.
That's
or
all.
meat.
Yeah, that's all meat. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Meat and stuff like that we can cook. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I mean, all food is made out of sentient beings. I mean, when you think about it.
All right, okay. Let's not talk about what a port is. Or I don't want to get into that argument with you, chef. Okay.
I mean,
Okay, I define sentient being as creatures that can think for themselves and feel emotions and able to do maths. I don't know if cows can do maths.
I don't know. There's a lot of humans that can't do math. I mean, would you consider them to not be people?
For fuck's sake.
As he's searching underneath the barrel.
Like, you know what? Non-animal
So you think
things.
you think the uneducated are sub people that they should
You know what? Fuck it. Let bring them. Let's fucking kill them and make meat out of them. Bring me people who can't do maths, and we're eating those motherfuckers.
That seems very aggressive. I mean,
Well, you asked for it.
no. I mean, why should I?
In that case, let's decide on what terminology we use. I use sentient beings to define people who can't do maths and such.
Okay. So you think the people?
Creatures.
So are they less than human? Are they less than people?
Oh my
In your
God.
eyes?
Why are you being so obtuse and difficult?
I'm not like. I guess like this is just a very weird stance for you. This is a weird hill for you to die on, man. I'm sorry.
Alright. Okay, back in my days in the arcadics, okay. There are things that like chickens and pork and I don't know, pigs, and even sometimes like some
You're taking the
exotic-
ages fallacy. Just in your day, it was different, and so you look.
like I don't know if you consider them as appealing meat that you could cook up in a feast. Even fish.
Let's be fair.
So
Yeah,
those
some
things, would you consider those are sentient beings?
Yeah, sure.
They're not fucking sentient beings because they don't have.
Why? I mean, like, yeah, like again, it's a moral con. Like the elves don't eat meat because they personally do not prefer it. A lot of creatures are vegan because they don't think that like that methodology for consuming living creatures is entirely fair.
I'm not here to judge. All I'm saying is that I feel a bit uncomfortable when you try to kill and cook things that can talk to me and say, please don't kill me and cook me and eat me. I would rather that you do all of that in the Scholarmans, not just in this kitchen. This kitchen.
I mean, but then that raises such a weird moral quandary, right? Because like druids can talk to animals and plants, so all animals and plants have like
But
some.
are you a druid?
Right? Not really, but
I'm
then
not
it draws.
a druid. We can't talk to them.
If they have. Exactly. So wait. So you're saying people, if you have a language barrier, that makes us slightly okay?
So you think that we shouldn't eat any food? How are people supposed to eat and live?
I mean, that depends, right? I mean, you don't have to eat. I mean, you don't consume food, but you enjoy making food.
I consume food. I eat food.
You eat?
Yeah, I eat food. How else am I supposed to?
How?
I absorb it through my metal.
So you don't really eat. Like, so I could put you in like a nutrient soup, and you would just slowly absorb.
Yeah, I would know.
Then?
I would taste it. I would taste it. Like,
then this draws like the other question, right? Like you talked about spices, like above like the base chemical like reactions that this is determined.
Oh my god! I'm not gonna lie,
Do you
but you're the
taste
most
things?
difficult chef I've had. Okay, let's just come to it. We need to work to.
I mean, I'm just kind of lost.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Let's just work together and not define now our terminologies so that we don't end up offending each other. Okay. All right. So, what do you want to cook? Just vegetables and plants.
Well, first thing, I look around.
As long as we agree, we're fine.
I mean, it depends on like what's to cook. I mean, I don't have a large preference.
I can put some
During
orders
this time,
in and get. I'm sure we can find some contractors, etc. All right, but
during this time, I'm searching the barrels to see if I can find this.
Okay, well, investigation check, DC 20.
Yes. DC 20.
Yeah, I think you can use your tactic or whatever if you want.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, the first barrel you lift it up. There is a ring of arcanics there. All right, so
wait.
Yeah. Hello. What's up?
Alright. I found it.
Oh, you found it. Great. Congratulations. You're
Yes.
not gonna die immediately. Hopefully. I hope.
I guess
Aaron is still around.
Who?
Aaron. He's the guide, sort of guide people from like not accidentally end up in the wrong part of the arcadics and getting killed, etc. So like, yeah. So, answer my question, please. What do you want to cook? What do you like cooking?
What is there to make here?
No. Like, I can order in whatever you want, right? Just tell me what do you like to cook with? Like the main meat of a meal. Is it meat or vegetable?
I mean, it depends. Like, I personally came from a place that's very far away with a lot of magical creatures.
Right.
Have you ever had crocodile?
I haven't had crocodile, but it's something that I can order in. I'm here to sell.
Have you ever? Yeah, I mean, a crocodile, shark.
Okay.
I've had whale.
Oh my god.
Seal is also very good.
Whatever, dude. Just whatever. Fucking, I'll order it. You just have to say it, okay? All right.
I mean, I don't really need it right now. I'm pretty okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Right. So.
I think first thing we should do is probably leave here, though.
Sure.
Is there a door?
The point I'm trying to say is, I will order whatever for you, okay? But I just need to know where you draw the line.
I mean, it depends.
Is,
I mean, that depends.
Would you eat an orc?
Yeah.
You would eat an orc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Would you eat an elven child?
Sure.
You would?
I mean, like, this draws a question with the sustainability, right? Like, you're making a question of like, oh, like would you eat like this fantasy animal? Like if I know it's like sustainably produced, like well obtained, like
what are you, by the way? I'm sorry, I genuinely don't know. What race are you?
I think I'm human.
All right,
Pretty
so
good.
you're a human fella. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you eat other people? Human people?
Yeah.
You would.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like, say, you know, there was like, say if like you went to like a grocery store and like packaged meat and it just said like, you know, like elf or human.
Yeah.
Would you not want to try it?
I don't. I'm a spoon. All right. I'm here to
Exactly.
serve my chef.
Exactly.
Okay.
But so
It's just that
like, is it?
previously my chefs has not been cannibals, right? But it's something
Well-
that I'm gonna have to learn to live with and learn to work with. Makes me uncomfortable, but sure, I will do.
I
it.
mean,
Do you want
why
me
do
to
you
put
have?
some order in for some human meat?
Nah, not particularly. I mean, I need to know if like the food that you obtain is like sustainably sourced, like you know, like if like your vegetables have like the growers in mind, and like
Oh
is
no,
like
you don't need to worry about
like-
any of that. I will get meat. Just tell me what kind of meat you want, what kind of cut you want. I will.
I have to care as like you know as a chef. My ethics are in order. Where
You're
know.
willing to eat human flesh and be part of.
I mean, is that very different? You're a spoon. I mean, do you have like a very strong concept of morality?
Like I said, I learned a great deal from my old chefs. The only concept of morality that is important here is that I was taught that that you shouldn't eat at least the other creatures that are like in your own, subscribe to your own race.
I mean, that's a good question, but like when you think about it in the animal kingdom, like a lot of animals eat the same of the other races, right? As I open the door and exit this room,
Yeah.
like continue
Yeah,
conversation.
You continue forward, yeah.
This, I mean, like when you think about it, like people have an issue with like the logic of like the associated events. Like, how do you obtain meat from a sentient race? You obtain it by force. But like, let's say like I grow like entirely non-forcibly made like you know like elven meat or like human meat. Would you not want? Would it has like it's free of moral quandary, but you would like to at least try it, right? Because like it draws that question of what it
I
tastes like.
understand, Zeke, but
Yes. By the way, where are we? As I look around,
yeah, the spoon says, but I haven't been taught that. I have been taught different morals from my other chefs. So now I know that what I have to work with. It's just I have to change my mind and work accordingly. But
that's true.
this is
Hey, I have a question.
What?
Do you open any other doors?
Oh no, just the door to the pantry.
Okay.
And the garden. You know, and the garden is actually a trap unless you have me. Or yeah, that's where nobody's allowed in the trap. I mean the garden.
Okay.
Sorry, did I accidentally say the trap?
Yeah. Do you
Alright.
do things? So I have the ring on. Does it do anything?
You should put it on. Put the ring on. Anyway.
Yeah, I put the ring on.
I don't really like to talk a lot, so I'm gonna be quiet. Just ask me any questions about creating feasts and whatnot, and like I'm not even supposed to ask any questions apart from
Yeah.
the main one. I just have to hire chefs or condemn to their death in the pit of acid. But hopefully you'll survive long enough that we can spend some time around here.
Hey, Spoon.
Yeah. Also, don't take me
Who's-
outside. By the way, I will kill you if you take me outside. Please leave me be here.
Take you outside the kitchen?
Oh no, outside the Arcanics. I can go around.
Alright, sure. Wait, why would you kill me if I take you outside?
That's just part of my magic, I will kill you the minute you take me outside. The Arcanics not supposed to leave. No hard feelings.
Alright.
So, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, you should probably put on.
I mean, I have a question. Do you want me just to leave you in the kitchen?
You don't want to work together anymore?
I mean, no, but like, it seems that like you have like a very strong ideal of staying here. I'll probably leave the Arctic at some point.
Oh, like yeah. I mean, we can work together here. But if you want to leave the Arcanics, you probably put me here. Like, why would you need me?
I got you.
I am an Arcanic spoon who orders food and prepares food for the Arcanics. you won't have any use for me outside the Arcanics. Is what I'm trying to say. And my
Got you.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright, okay.
see if the Aaron is still around. Probably.
Sure. I guess I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
I assume the spoon goes dark as like my minutes of using the spoon are up.
Yeah. I mean, it still glows a little bit. It's still warm. All right. So so your tendrils are out and about. By the way, what?
He immediately puts the moment he puts the spoon away, he puts his band back on.
Oh, okay, right. So as you put the band back on, the tendrils subside, and so it's the magic of the spoon.
Alright.
The spoon is no longer active. It's just a spoon now. It's just a wooden spoon. So you also have a ring of Arcanics as well in your possession. It's like it's a ring with like lots of how did we describe it? You know, like a lock with like a code that you can just like mechanical code.
Oh, code decoder ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cylinder lock.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cylinder lock with like different numbers, and you can rotate each ring to, you know, it clicks when you have like an appropriate code, and then it will take you to that place. Basically, it's what this ring does.
Oh, so like the rooms are coded for like specific areas. Alright, that's pretty neat.
Combination lock, that's the word I was looking
Combination lock. That's it. Thank you.
So I walk out into like a hallway.
Yeah, you walk out on the hallway. Are you putting the ring on?
Yeah, I put the ring on.
All right, so you put the ring on. Thank you everyone for waiting, but this is quite important, so let me just deal with this, and I'll keep it back. I'll come back to the diver.
Does the ring do anything because he has the band on? Is the question.
Yeah, you have the band on. The ring doesn't work.
He looks at this thing. Man, I just don't want to take it off again.
So you would have to naturally navigate through Arcanics. Hopefully, you know,
And it wouldn't sense that you have the ring on because the ring is currently inactive on your finger.
Yep.
Is there like, I don't know, I look around, is there like a you are here? Is there like a map somewhere?
Nope. Why would they have a UI here map in a dungeon filled with traps?
I don't know.
I mean, it's meant to be a school.
Yeah, it used to be a school. Like,
It's it's meant to be a school for people with rings on. It's a death trap for people without a ring. Or
Oh
people...
my god! Like, imagine that some kid like wakes up late in the morning, like runs, forgets his ring, gets immediately crushed by 7 like prismatic walls.
Yeah.
The school then has a lawsuit because then the
Exactly.
parents come in and complain about like criminal grade negligence.
exactly.
And they
Like,
walk
what
through a prismatic wall too.
Yeah, what's a lawsuit against a 9th level prismatic wall? Several
Totally.
of them.
I
in
mean,
fact.
Criminal justice
That
system
does-
knows no magic level.
is,
Well,
looking at this, like, oh god, fine. Take it off again.
yep.
More tendril.
So your Aberron, I think we did agree on your Eberron Dragon Mark powers, right?
No, we never did.
We never did. Okay, we'll
his
probably have to do it
assumption
at one point.
his assumption was that if he took it off, it would kill him. Right.
It hasn't killed you yet.
So hey, that's all he knows. Like again, he's had this band on since he was a child, and he's always been told, if you take this off,
Yeah.
you will die. And so he's never taken it off.
Well, now you know. Now Zeke knows. The Dragon Mark hasn't killed you yet. The worst thing it has did is it's a little bit now and then when it jumped out and flailed around.
Yeah.
You know.
It got you to talk to a sentient spoon.
Yeah, that might be enough for me to always wear this band. If all magical items talk, he's probably gonna wear this band for the rest of his life.
What? Okay.
Because he has no idea. Like again, he has never experienced magic ever. So he has no idea. He knows like scientifically, like, but he never experienced it. So he's like,
Yeah.
this is weird.
Alright, so what are the options? go through. I'm just gonna say it, right? Literally every room is as difficult as the one in the transmittance. All right. So the
Okay.
only way for you to save
So it's
time to
only-
get through it is by wearing the Ring of Arcanix. We might as well
Okay.
just say Zeke is gonna die in the next couple of rooms. Is what I'm saying without the
Yeah.
Ring of Arcanix.
So, yeah, I guess he takes off this. He takes off the band
Okay.
again. Closes his eyes, opens them, see if he's dead.
Nope. Still alive.
Uh,
The tendrils are back again and lashing out in all directions.
I see if I calm them down. Can be like, hey, can you stop?
What? Sure, you calm them down.
Sweet, yeah. Because again, he doesn't know. So like, he just has like these dark tendrils.
It's your character that you can do whatever with your tendril.
No,
It's
like
your dragon
in
fire.
his. No, again, he has no idea how this works. So
Okay,
he's
yeah,
like,
you tell them to stop, they stop.
he like kind of looks around, is like, okay. He still doesn't know where to go. But he looks down at the ring, see if anything happens.
Yeah. So with the thing says, you hear voices. Hello, greetings, my dear friend. How are you today?
Hi, I think I'm the temporary chef of the Arcanix.
All right, congratulations on your new role. Welcome.
Thanks.
to the Arcanix.
Do I get like an employee badge?
Yes, that's me. I am your
Sweet.
employee badge. My name is, well, people colloquially call me as Aaron, which you can do if you want, unless you want
Okay.
my full name, which I don't know why you would want my full name. It's a very, very long name.
Do you prefer your full name?
Not really, no. But
Okay.
it's the Arcane Anvil Rehabilitation Overseer and Navigator. Anyway, congratulations, you're still alive. What's up? Why are you in the Arcanix? Did you?
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some people that recently came into the Arcanix.
Like when? There's a lot of people who's been coming in recently.
Like in the last 45 minutes to like an hour?
Oh yeah, some of them are dead, unfortunately, but some of them are still around, I suppose, kicking around.
They're dead?
Well, a couple of them are dead, I think. But three of them are dead.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So there was a guy with a dragon, Drake, well, pet, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's dead. His body is not here. He got teleported into the astral sea. A centaur, I don't remember the name. She died fighting against the Archmeister Linkane. I don't know why she thought she could handle it, but yeah, she's dead.
I feel
now.
like I'm being called out.
Who else is dead? Oh yes, I don't know if a feline shifter goes by the name Gelato or something like that. Is that your friend?
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead too.
Can I ask why these people were killed? I assume they
They didn't
obtained.
have an Arcanix ring of Arcanix, so they ended up in a room of trapped with magical traps.
Okay. There's a lot to take in.
Yeah, the other people are still around, but the girl with the, I think her name is Erin. Actually, I do know her name though. She's around. She went to get her couple of other friends. Another guy who was here ages ago. I don't know if he's a guy. He's a bear. He's half bear, half guy. Can't remember his name. He's still around. Managed to survive for a bit, but got lost. They're together now. Actually, they just went inside Novam.
Okay, can I join them?
Oh wait, the other people who just entered with you actually, they are in they are in a lot of danger right now.
Oh, what happened to them?
I don't think I can tell you that.
Why not?
It's beyond my capabilities. They entered
But
the
you just-
Arcadics without a ring, and they're gonna pay for it, I suppose. I hope they survive. If they do, we'll go say hi when we can.
I mean, would there be any way to save him? Do you have more rings? I mean,
I don't think I can tell you that either. I'm sorry.
why can't you tell me?
Why should I?
As an employee of the Arcanix, could you tell me,
No.
please?
I mean, I'm here to take you to a place. You just punch in the number, and then I'll take you to the
I-
place. And then if that place has a magical trap, I'll tell you that's not a good idea. That's all I'm here to do, buddy. I'm not here to do anything else. I'm not here to help your friend. If they die, they die. Who cares? Let's get on with it. Where do you want to go? And just a matter of fact, right? I will only be online for the next few hours. It's my bidding, and then I might not be active for a bit.
For how
Or-
long?
Sorry.
For how long?
2 hours. 2 hours starting. It's 2 hour. In the next 2 hours, I'll be active, and then I might not be active. Who knows? We don't know. This is the first time this has happened, so I'm not sure if it's if I'm gonna be like this in 2 hours.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell me? So my friends are the Novam, right?
Yes. They ventured into the second one.
Okay, so
About 20
can
minutes
you?
ago.
I guess like you could. Can you tell? Can you send me to the room that they're in?
Yes. Well, you would have to enter the specific Novum yourself, but I can take you into the what's it called? 1 second. The Provocantas. No, the 0th level of the Elms of Novum. That's what the starting point is if you're about to undertake the Novum on hand. But yeah, sure.
I guess. Like, what do you mean undertake the Novum?
Like, it's the Elms of Novum. There's 9 levels, and you undertake the Novum to become an Archmeister. That's no. I've never heard that before.
No.
Each Novum is successively more and more difficult, perilous than the one before, and the last one only a handful of people become able to achieve. Okay, well, if that doesn't interest you, then I suppose it doesn't.
Yeah.
interest-
Is there like a viewing gallery? Can I like just like? I would rather not fight.
No, there's no viewing gallery. There's just one way in. Do you think this is some sort of a joke? Do you think this is some sort of a sport? No, there's no viewing.
I think this is like a school, right? So like, what's like?
Well, yeah, technically it is a place to learn things. Sure.
What?
Yeah, people come in here and learn things, learn many lessons. The important lesson that the first lesson that they come to learn here is that don't come in here without a ring on. And that sometimes end up being their last lesson that they learn during their pitiful, meager life. Anyway, there are wealth of knowledge within these halls. Just have to have a ring. That's the only rule.
Okay. Do I still get attacked if I have a ring on?
Yeah, you do. I'll do my best to guide you into rooms that doesn't have things on, but I can't outright tell you what's about to happen. To be honest, I want to survive as long as I can. The more I can survive is if I'm being wielded by a smart individual who's, also alive. So I will do my best with my capability to keep you alive as long as I can. But there's only certain things I can do. Like my primary function is to teleport you into different chambers, right? But if that chamber is gonna have a danger that is in my capability to warn you, then I'll tell you, right? All of my capability will be overridden by the current active Archmeister, if or he or she wishes me to. But the current Archmeister is left. He just got up and left, actually. Sorry, he's the one who killed your friend, by the way. Archmaster Linkade. The centaur is your friend,
Oh.
right?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's gone. He left the arcade.
Why? What? This is so weird. Why?
I don't know. Maybe he learned something from your friend, and he doesn't want to be here anymore. He left. So Arcanix is without an Archmeister, and as such, the only juice left in me is just for the next couple of hours, and I will also die unless there's another Archmeister who can keep me up and running. But one thing at a time, eh? I can't, convince you to undertake the Novam and become. Wait, like, how smart are you on a scale from 1 to 20?
14.
Okay, yeah, you're not gonna survive in the Novam then. Probably not. Would you be able to find someone smarter than you, and then maybe we can convince them to undertake the Novam and become the next Archmeister of
This seems like
yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't think. Okay, what is your capability if you were to rank yourself from, let's say, 1 to 20? Like, if you were to rank yourself in levels of 1 to 20, what level are you?
7?
Yeah, you're not gonna survive. Like, at the later Novums are made for like 18th level. Such.
Yeah.
So
I
let's
mean,
not do that then.
so what do you think I should do here?
I think you should get your friends and get the fuck out, and maybe if you can.
Could you take us out? Could you teleport us out
I
of the army?
can't teleport you out. There is an exit code that you must find somewhere in here and take yourself out. Unfortunately, even magic doesn't just say outright what that code is, for safety protocols and security reasons. But I can give you some guidance. And the other thing is, oh yes, if you do get out though, could you please convince somebody to undertake the Novam and assume the role of the Archmeister if there's anyone smart around on the outside world, because Arcanix only can survive without an Archmeister for only so long before being lost to the white devil that's ever approaching us in all corners.
What?
Hmm?
You know what? Okay. Could you take me to the first floor of the Nova?
I can only take you to the Provocantus. No, the 0th level, which is the
Yes.
lobby.
That's fine.
I can't take you to the first level of the Novam. Unfortunately, you'd have to undertake the Novam to enter it. Once you enter
So, so my allies enter the Novum.
your allies enter the second level.
What's the second Novum?
The second level.
Okay.
I can take you to the 0th level.
Okay.
Would you like me to take you to the 0th level?
Sure. Yeah.
Right, then press 1410 on this combination.
I press 1410.
All right, you're not wearing the band, right? Yeah, you're not wearing the band.
No.
Yeah, your form shrinks into the ring and gets spat out into the 1410 Provocantus. They're now 0. So yeah, where everybody else is. Is the tiny hut still there?
No,
No.
because we left.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, Zeke, you arrived here. Can we take a short 15 minutes break before you continue, please? I want to go get some
Yeah.
I'll say
Sure.
I'm kind of tired. Don't think I can go super long today, but yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I think maybe can we do one more hour?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can just do one night of today then. Let's see.
If you get Zeke to us.
Sure. I probably won't survive one of them.
Yeah, you go straight to the second one. I think that's what we did, wasn't it?
Anyway, be right back.
You just like completing them is like ranking. You can skip one. It just means you don't get the rank, which we didn't really care about.
Yeah, we're just getting the princess out and attempting to find the princess to get her out.
Okay.
I mean, we might be there when you get there. You never know. It depends how long it takes us in the Novam, or if we all die.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does sound like a PKTK, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It sounds like if we attempted this.
Well, we did get one more. She said the ninth one is
Yeah.
impossible for you
'Cause
to
if
do
you-
anything other than 5.
Because also we should have technically we should have come in with the princess 3 levels ago.
Yeah.
And I have no idea
Yeah,
how
it's very confusing.
And straight after the I'm on my complaint now. Once we fix the orrery, we were supposed to go here as well.
Yeah.
With 0, if we'd stepped through that teleporter with 0 information and 0 wings, we would have just been dead.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be nice if the chat's gone, if all the prismatic walls have gone.
I think so. There's this white darkness that's going to eat everything, so I assume there's an entity out there.
My body's got that fucking potion of enlarge. Damn it! So if I
Died
had
2 healing potions and a potion of giant strength. How do you think I feel, mate?
no, but if this place was falling, I could drink that, it'd be large, and carry this a couple of you
I mean, we all have featherful tokens.
quite high up, though, aren't we?
Doesn't matter. There's no distance limit on them.
Is it? Ah, I thought it was distance.
No, no distance, no time. It's until you hit the ground.
Ah, okay. Alright, that's alright about it. Actually, maybe for a couple of people. Yeah, Zeke doesn't have one, Princess doesn't have one, and I'm guessing our new person won't.
If they die, they die.
Yeah. Hey, I freed the angel, so he's doing better.
Yeah. Maybe he could come and help us.
Maybe.
I feel like our idea to go see your friend was a much better idea than coming here. We're way
Yeah.
under-leveled for this place,
Mhm.
it seems.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're definitely. Oh god, now
Well,
it's.
we were
We
tricking to
skipped a
come
few-
here, basically.
We skipped a few areas and we're in the end game zone.
We're not even in the end game zone. We're in the end game arena mode.
Yeah.
I think we need to go. Well,
We can't leave. We don't know how to
We
leave.
don't have the code.
Oh, fuck this place. Literally.
I want to roll my luck. Do I enter a random number and I hit go? I roll my luck. Do we leave or do we die?
We leave or die. I mean,
Yep.
that kind
Or
of.
we find the code. We just find the code on the magic on the wall.
Yeah, someone's written it in a book.
I mean, one of the things that I was thinking of is just I probably, if I went back to the chef's place, I mean, he said that the chef quit. He didn't say he died. So if he left,
The question is, though, does the spoon realize that there's no one left here and the 4 towers have moved?
The exit code is also randomized for every person on every visit.
it is?
Yeah, we found that much out.
Yeah, so we are ultimately fucked then, right?
Yeah, it'll change now because more people came in.
Yeah.
Is it different for everyone?
It's different for every ring.
Oh, fuck this place.
Does everyone have nukes?
We have half of a nuke.
I've got alchemist
Ooh.
fire.
Worst comes to worst, we just need to find another bag of holding and we're going to send ourselves to an astral sea.
Yeah, should be almost own body.
That may actually genuinely be a legitimate way out.
Yeah, hey, that might, because if we're just kind of, I don't know what's going on here,
it does feel like the in-game zone that we stumbled into accidentally. Like,
but like we were like kind of forced to come here, right? Or should we like?
yeah, Nat convinced us to come here because we decided not to come.
And Dante as well, because in Dante's head, if we know where the princess is missing, Lynn's going to send people after us to kill us, as we know the truth.
I mean, as far as Nat's concerned, only Nat was responsible for this.
Yeah,
in your head,
I see you, Bo. I see you. I mean, but like,
kind of. I mean, honestly, I didn't fight against it because I knew you'd prepped it, and I didn't want to ruin your prep, not because of anything character-wise.
We were. I guess like it's kind of like I'm a little lost in this case where this feels very much like an end game death trap, where like because again, if we followed the princess here, like we would have died as well, right?
Yeah, if we'd gone through the Arcanic teleporters, we'd have died, or the Orrery teleporters, because we'd have had no ring and no info, so we'd have been dead. If we come here with the princess, we'd probably also be dead because we didn't have rings or any information either.
Yeah. So like.
But
no, we cannot use teleporters.
Yeah.
Any platform that relies on us using teleporters is mount.
Yeah.
And like that's, I guess like this again, like where I'm kind of lost. Like, I understand like if like Lynn was trying to kill us, that's why
she was.
She was. Yeah.
We don't know how to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A randomized code.
Just changed again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which we have zero idea how to find.
We are not in control of how much time we spend here.
And about 2 hours to do it before what I can only surmise as this place getting wiped off the map.
And so we can't escape.
Which will be literally us stuck here forever because we won't be able to teleport out even with we found the code. And it will be surrounded by prismatic walls, so it will just be the end.
Yeah.
It's pretty much either we rely on astronomically small odds, and I mean like not even 1%, or we die.
I mean, this is. I mean, hey, if we escape, we'll escape. But this is gonna hit TPK very quickly, which is what happens. Like, it's something that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we were. Yeah.
I mean, leaving is our priority. We just have nowhere to.
We just have no way to get out.
Yes. Like, okay, so I'm here. I'm in the lobby, right? Hey, listen, it's what happens. Like,
I suppose unless we all use our luck roll so you could find the code in the room that we were in.
I mean, I doubt it's written. I'm like, my assumption is that the Archmeister knows the code.
I'm gonna do my luck roll. I spin the combination randomly with my eyes closed, and I hit go. Do I get out or do I die?
You're gonna wait for when Zeke comes.
Yeah, I mean, but like that's our last resort. Give it a go.
That is very much the Russian roulette type go, isn't it? You know that is.
Yes, you either win or you're gone.
God, just imagine if that happens and like someone finds Dante's body and revives him, and like all you are gone, and Nova.
I mean, or we just head to the Astral Sea.
That sounds like a plan. We just need to find a black hole.
We just we go play the Spelljammer right now. This new expansion is gonna come out soon.
Yeah. But like seriously, that may be a legitimate thing. It may be safer to jump into a prismatic wall and hope to be teleported than any other thing in this place.
I know. We'll just see if the rings know of another item that we can use for a little gun that we want to make.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got the bag of
just need
holding.
another we need a bag of holding or a portal hole.
Yeah.
And then we go to the Astral Sea.
Let's see, we've got a couple of them, so we could do the journey back.
How expensive?
You can't do
are
the
they?
journey back.
Ah,
Only 500 gold.
If I could buy one for 300 at character creation, I could just have one. But it's a question of funding. Oh, for fuck's sake.
We were probably holding hand. That's cute.
Also, we kind of need to if we want to make sure we teleport together.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were all together. Because that's what we've been doing with the rings, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make sure we went together and nothing funky happened.
yeah, someone's holding onto my tail.
Someone just picks you up. You're tiny.
I'm medium.
Oh,
Nova grew
someone
before
can
we got
pick
here.
you up.
Probably Nat, and that's got the strength to do it. Oh, great.
That's you, Aaron.
We're facing an
Hey.
8.
So it's the 3 of you. No, 4.
Plus Kim.
Yeah, we got him as well.
Yeah. Good luck.
As long as he can be stunned, we're good.
Oh yeah, we have our stunny boy back. Ironically, also fire related.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with a 55 movement speed.
Monk.
Yep.
Wait, did you say 45?
55.
How the hell did you get 55?
Nova's 40 speed.
Technically, he has a walking speed of 10 less than that, but why would he when he can fly?
Yep.
He just hovers a millimeter off the ground to make it look like he's walking.
It's make sure like no one notices the wings flapping.
Sure. Yeah. Just need the actual character sheet.
Everybody here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Uh, can you see the character sheet now?
No.
Oh, I need to.
There I can.
Okay, cool. All right, so can I put you back, guys, or all of you guys, onto the Novam? I might have to. It's currently black, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me act dynamic light.
Yeah.
Explore daylight mode. Okay. So okay, so please drag and drop your character sheets onto the thingy.
Not me, right?
Not you. You haven't entered yet. This is 20 minutes before, sorry. Alright, so you arrive at the one of the cliffside of the Arcanix, and you see 3 eggs in a nest, as well as Orstrats here. And the portal that appeared. You're not here yet. Oh, are you just here to?
Yeah, because otherwise I'm staring at a black screen and
Okay,
falling
no worries.
asleep.
In that case, yeah, Zeke, if you want to put your token as sport to see what's going on, you can do it. Technically, Arcanix Novam does not have spectator mode on, but I'll allow you guys to have a spectator mode on. It doesn't have like a viewing gallery, you know, because you're like literally being teleported. Whatever. So yeah, so you arrive at here, and you see Orstriask over here. So Natalia, you would notice the arcane portal behind you begins to interlock and weave itself. Can I ask you to roll a Arcana check with advantage, please? DC
Alright.
15.
That's a pass.
All right, so you get the sense that the way to solve the riddle, there is a word, a key arcane word that you need to type in to solve it to gain access back into the Arcanex.
Right. Okay, I think we need some kind of word. Whatever that means.
Wait.
But the portal is still there. Does that make any
Also,
sense? Yeah.
hello, Aristrax.
You yell that across?
Not yell, but kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
speaking
whereabouts
noise.
was Wilfax?
Just like literally hovering around by the nest.
Ah,
Seeing if he notices or not.
Yeah, you say that she turns back and look at you. Natalia. She begins to fly and rush towards you and begin to bury herself into your chest, if you will allow that.
Yeah.
I-
Not really having any visible reaction to it.
I'm so glad to see you. I don't want to be here. I don't know where Stacy is. Where are we? I'm so lost.
Somewhere horrible.
I don't like it.
No.
That you
Do you
should.
know where she went?
She completed her thing here. She went through a portal, just like that one. So I followed after her. She told me to wait by like a room with like 9 like pedestals, right? But I got bored. And she hasn't been there for quite some time, so I just went into the last one that she went in. That's this one. I don't know where she is, and there are lots of different creatures here. Be careful. They're the vicious creatures. At least there's 4 of them. We should try and get out as soon as we can.
Yes. Have you seen anything that resembles an odd word around?
A what? A word?
An odd word, something that stood out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. One of the flying creatures had like a thing around his neck. A blue color thing, like a glowing thing. And I thought it read something in Draconic. Maybe that's what it
Okay.
is.
Probably.
Do you know what happened to Stacey? She's not here. I've searched everywhere.
We
went down
think
and
she's still alive.
Well, I'm hoping she's not here.
That's what we had to try and find.
Oh, okay.
This is the last one she entered.
Yes.
Oh. So, right about now, you all hear the screeching sound of an eagle of some sort coming from underneath below some over here. After a while, you begin to see one by one appearing into view are these griffin creatures. And immediately Orstrask hide further, like behind you. Yeah.
I mean, I'm already shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you want me to aid you, Erin?
Can I ask everybody to roll initiative, please?
Mhm.
And I would say the blue one has a. I'm gonna put a symbol. Has around its neck are these magical necklace. It's not a material necklace. It's a magical necklace that's glowing in blue, basically. So
Mhm.
that's Dante's also here as well. So I'm just gonna roll.
Yep.
What ones? Initiative. All right. Oh shit, they're going first.
I mean, I assume they don't appear from midair. They've probably used their turn to fly in.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll allow that. They doing that. They use their turn to fly in and like arrive at the same level as this guy's basically. That's around over here. So, Nova, you're going in
Yep.
first. What would you like to do?
He'll move up. And feeling a little bit annoyed with everything going on. You kind of see like the heat.
I'm sorry, you're a little bit annoyed that your body got trapped in the in the
yeah.
astral sea. All right.
Yep. And this place in general now it's cold. So his body like heats up. The ice around his feet are melting away as he lets out a using a key point to use Dragon's Breath. So they need to make a DC 15 deck save, the green one.
There are 2 green ones, by the way.
Okay. Put that one to okay. It rolls a natural 3.
So 10 fire damage.
It's 10 points of fire damage.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Natalia, what would you like to do?
You want my Aaron?
I have no idea what you're on about.
Beat you up.
I'm good.
Very well. Then she would fire off a ray of frost at the closest. Kind of whipping the tail in that direction. If it would roll.
Which one, sorry?
This one. Ah. That one.
Okay, go for it. 16 hits?
The thunder damage is not a part of it, so remove 4 from that. Remove 7, so total of 18 points of damage.
What was 18 points of damage? Alright, so it is Kim's turn, please, if you don't mind.
Yes, I think Kim would cast Wall of Force.
Alright, so could you just draw the...
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. So, Erin is your turn.
I mean, I kind of need the wall to be up here.
There you go, and it's also above us.
And it's also what, sorry? Above you as well?
Above us.
Okay.
It's 10 foot high, basically a box with an entrance.
Okay, cool.
See her raising her gun to go to shoot, and then looking in annoyance at the bear.
Oh, sorry.
So you're allowed to go out?
Yeah, there's an opening. It's just 5 feet
It's still
across.
open.
Oh, there is an opening. Okay, cool.
I was going to steady aim and shoot, but now I have to
Aye.
move.
Right.
I mean, I guess I'll go in this corner of the box and I'll shoot the red one.
Bullets can go through all of us, right?
Nope.
No.
That's why I have to
Yeah,
shoot the red
you
one,
can't
because I'm
shoot
literally
this
shooting
way.
through the red entrance.
Oh, the entrance. Alright, gotcha.
Yes.
Go for it. AC 12, so yeah, most of your attacks gonna hit. So 12.
It's not going to do much because I can't sneak attack it.
Alright. So it is the Griffin's turn, right?
He's
Yeah, so
If
Has
it's
to
gonna get in
squeeze.
there, it has to squeeze.
it is gonna squeeze over here.
Alright.
So
As
I'm-
half movement while squeezing, has disadvantage on attacks, and attacks have advantage against it.
Alright, so let's go do that. With flying speed is 80, so yeah, they're all gonna just wait here one by one.
Wonderful.
He's going to use his action to dash and then squeeze even further and come in here. Inside the wall of force, is that right?
Where's it going?
Here.
Can't enter
Can't.
into space.
Yeah, it'll be one back.
Like here?
Yep.
Yeah,
Can
he
go
can't
there.
get in far enough to not be stuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
They will squeeze in and then just attempting to gnaw at...
I mean, took the dash action.
It did dash, didn't it?
I mean, it has 80 feet flying speed.
Oh, yeah.
need to
You
dash.
said it took the dash.
Sorry, it has 80 feet. And
Yeah, then it's fine. Then it can do it.
Okay. So it will do 2 attack this beak. And 1 claw attack against Nova.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay, 1 second.
That was one attack.
That was
Yes.
All missed.
yeah,
Yeah,
11
missed.
and 13. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so that was all the griffins dead. You know what? It's gonna yeah. Alright.
That one's squeezing.
Yeah, the second one is starting to squeeze.
Okay. Seen quite close. Seen kind of leans up a little bit on his back legs and it's like swipes twice. And if he hits, I'm going to use some
At
key point.
advantage.
21.
That hit.
I'll say, can you do a con save for me, please? It's your favourite thing.
Stunning strike.
Yeah. It's stunned as well.
It's stunned and squeezing.
Yeah.
Rip.
It's not having a good.
Nope.
Thank you,
Yep.
Dante.
Yeah.
You're not there. Shut up.
This is one of the few things I'm enjoying. Let me have this.
Okay. Fine. All right. It is back to Natalia's turn.
Aye.
Yeah, and then my
Natalia.
second attack, 26 and 11 damage.
Mm-hmm. Natalia is going to reach out since it got close enough to just go for its neck with her claws
Okay.
with a booming blade.
And the booming
A 16 to hit.
blade. 16 hits. Yep.
27 points of damage.
27 points of damage. All right. The first red griffin is starting to look hurt.
Mm-hmm.
13-point health left for the first one.
Yes, and since it's done, they can take opportunity attacks, so she's gonna go back there for now.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is Kim's turn.
Yeah. Kim will go up there and throw a lightning bolt through this line.
Oh my god!
So that red one's failed automatically.
That's the perfect opportunity for a lightning
I mean-
bolt.
I put the funnel there for a reason.
I see.
First one's dead, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
The first one is dead. Yeah, it doesn't even need to roll a dex save, right?
Oh, it can't,
can't.
it's stunned,
It
it
fails.
fails.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's dead. And then if it kills the first one, as it falls, the lightning arches and it keeps going. Everything else has to make dex save, right?
Yes, DC
Yo.
70.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. The blue one, the main one holding the arcane word saves, but the other 2 fails. So the green one takes how much damage? 33?
Yeah, 33.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. that's-
16 on another.
Yep, that was already damaged, so that is also dead. The other one is also takes the yellow one also takes sorry, the orange one also takes 33, right? Because he failed.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and 16 on the blue one.
Mhm.
All right, so those 2 are still up. So that's Kim.
But okay, we don't need to move.
Then moves back into the corner.
Okay, it's Aaron's turn again.
How clogged up is this little corridor? Can I actually see the others?
These 2 fell to the ground, so you can see this one. I think they will have, let's say, half cover.
Fair. I will steady aim and shoot the front one.
All right. Hits.
27.
27, he has 26 health. That's perfect.
No, mine, it was a dex 7.
Okay. Alright, so it's all of its allies are dead. It's going to dash away to 80 feet. Okay, over here. Wait. draw this again. Could somebody else please draw a line 80 feet? I can't both draw and drag it. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's gonna hold over there. Stop it! Stop moving out! Stop it! Stop it! That's perfect. Thank you.
You just pick it up and right click.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Pick it up, right click, and then drag around.
Oh shit! That's perfect. I keep forgetting this exists. Oh my god, that's amazing. Thank you. Okay, so that was a Griffin's turn. Wait, no, it can even dash as well, so it's gonna dash away even at the 180 feet action dash. It's gonna go down 60 feet actually. Where was it? No, it's gonna keep go down 80 feet. Alright,
Yeah.
so that was that turn. Dante, it's your turn.
Don't know now. You just see it fly off, didn't we?
Yeah, you saw it fly away.
Yeah, fly out a little bit there and see if I actually can see it from where I am. So sort of just dash off somewhere.
You saw it
Uh,
dash downwards.
actually, I'll hold an action. If it comes back in range, I will attack it.
Comes back in melee range, you'll attack it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, cool. Alright, it is Natalia's turn.
Going to make my way out of the little house.
Alright, it's a little house. It's a Wall of Force
Mhm.
house.
Yeah. If the thing comes up on the bridge, so it's above this like thing it can land on, I will Ray of Frost it.
Right, holding an action.
Yes.
Alright, Kim, I'm assuming he's also holding an action.
I think Kim's just like hanging around for now because he doesn't want to concentrate on anything else.
Alright, Aaron. Also not holding action.
Now I'm gonna sit here and wait and see what it does. I'm fine in that little house.
Oh, fair enough. The Griffin will dash another 160 feet and disappears off the map.
Alright.
Alright, so temporarily let's go out of thingy.
I mean, I'm gonna just walk out and wander up to the nest in that case.
Yeah, you see
Yeah, same.
three large nests, two large eggs and one slightly smaller in comparison egg with some bones. Most of them are humanoid bones, as well as bones in Arcanix robes, mage robes. You think these are probably the victims of very low-leveled arcade mages dying to fucking griffins.
Any wings?
Roll an investigation check.
I mean, while he's doing that, I'm gonna grab one of these eggs and chuck it off the side.
Okay, that seems a bit gratuitous, but alright.
I mean, I'm hoping the other one comes back to defend the nest.
8.
You don't see any rings here, unfortunately. But good thinking, though. Good thinking. Alright, so you pick which egg are you
One of the
picking?
big ones.
Oh my god. Alright, you pick an egg, you monster, and throw it off the ledge.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not in the best mood for animals.
Roll an investigation check. Sorry, roll an intimidation check with advantage. Let's say DC 15. Oh my god, yeah. As you see the egg just falls off of the ledge and then smashes against the cliff face and basically just cracks and leaking yolk everywhere and continuing to keep rolling downwards. You hear a very angry screech of the griffin as it's going to come back up. So it was at 80 plus 160 feet. So it's going to be back up at 80 feet. I think you can see it at 80 feet, right? So yeah, let me put it back up on the map. Yep. So yeah, it's at 80 feet.
Alright.
Yeah, It dashed 160 feet and it's up 80 feet. Okay, so it's Dante's turn. What are you doing, Dante?
I'm guessing it's looking very pissed at one of us.
You're
Yeah,
pissed at all of you
I'm
guys.
here, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, it's definitely pissed off at Aaron. Standing.
Okay.
next.
I know it's going to come close to our. Was to attack it.
You're holding an action to attack it?
Yeah.
Alright. It is Natalia's turn.
Can I see it from my current position?
No, it's downwards into the.
Then I would probably move over to try and get a view of it. Can I see it from here?
Now you can see it, yeah.
And it would be within 90 feet of me.
At an angle, but in the
Yes,
angle
but
is fine.
in the angles, yeah.
Yeah, 90.
Then I would like it to make a con save against Vortex Warp.
Okay. Con save. 12.
It fails. I put it inside Hall of Force.
Okay. Rep trapped inside the wall of force.
And then just head back over there.
Okay.
I mean, it can squeeze.
Yes, but it has. Yeah, I'm aiming to block its way out.
I see. That's pretty cool. Alright, it is Kim's turn.
Go there. See a thing. Let's see. What do you think I'll take?
Yeah, us two are standing there planning, and it just disappears, and we're like,
It's
Yeah, just look over my shoulder. Like, did you see that?
Maybe it's a magical griffin who disappears, teleports in and out of reality. Who knows?
For now, probably just firebolt it.
Alright, 24 hits.
19 points of.
Holy shit, that took half of his health.
Then move out of the way.
Very well. It is Aaron's turn. You see Kim shooting something into the.
I
Wall
mean,
of
you also
Force
see the
gate.
griffin if you turn around.
It's Wall of Force
Yeah.
see-through.
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you can see it.
Hey,
You moving, Aaron?
I mean, she's standing there ready to fight, and it's back there, and she's like, I don't want to run all the way back there.
Why don't you throw more eggs down?
Done. I grab the other big one and chuck it off the side.
That was you. You didn't have. To
You
do
said that.
You said it, I did it.
All right. Okay, the griffin will squeeze through. I think it will come. It has enough movement speed.
It can get there, yes.
Yeah,
It can't get any further.
Okay, so it has to roll with a disadvantage, right? Because it's
Yes.
squeezing? Okay, so griffin makes 2 attacks. One with its beak attack and one with its claw
Miss. I will shield that.
attack. Okay. Yeah, as it swipes at you, a magical shield appears in front of you and blocks its claw. All right, Dante. So you see that.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, if I can, just actually move down there. And I'll action dash.
Okay, cool.
Save some of my key points.
Fair enough. Alright, it is Natalia's turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of briefly, ever so briefly closing her eyes as she let us out with the claws. 26 to hit for 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage, is still alive.
Hmm.
Alright,
That's the turn.
okay, so it has 7 health, so
Yes.
would Kim be able to kill it?
Yeah, Kim will guarantee you can kill it because he will magic missile at 2nd level.
Ah, okay. fair
So
enough.
20 damage.
Ah! Okay, so Kim casts magic missiles and the griffin summons a shield
I see.
and blocks all the magic missiles.
Very well.
You can roll an Arcana check if you like.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's also a student.
So no. So you see the shield is appearing from its neck. It's originating from its neck.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the Griffin's still alive. So it is Aaron's turn. Are you gonna throw another egg?
Yep.
God.
You said it.
Alright.
That's the last one now.
Alright. So oh shit. Oh no. Thankfully it's
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. 8.
And who's it attacking?
You.
Right. Class 1 hit.
The last one hits.
Yes.
You take 11 points of slash damage.
Mhm.
As slash gets you. Alright, Dante, it's your turn.
Yep. Claw, claw.
Are you sure? Oh my god.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead.
Alright, as it dies, you begin to see its magical, teal colored necklace unravels around the neck of the griffin and forms, rearranges itself and forms an arcane word in Draconic that you read it and understand it as the word learning.
Gotcha. Is it still a necklace of some sort?
It's more like a ethereal magical necklace. The word is still there. It doesn't
Gotcha.
evaporate. The word
Yeah.
will stick around until you go back through the.
Then just probably waving Aaron over, still with the Reastrax in one hand.
I have a quick look through the nest to see if there's anything interesting here while I'm here.
Sure. Roll an investigation check. 18. You find a radio, like a not like a modern radio. It's like an old radio, old timey radio. You know, like what are they called again?
Radio.
Like ham radio or
One of like those arched half circle radio. I don't know if you've seen any of those. These things. Got 1 second.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Still a radio.
Yeah, it's still a radio, yeah. Apparently your file is too powerful.
Yeah, it's over like
Your
8
file
meg
is too
hard.
powerful for those
Sort it later. I can
Yeah.
find it
Yeah.
later. It's all good.
I'll pick it up, fiddle with it.
You fiddle with it?
Yeah, turn it on.
Oh, okay. Roll an investigation check. Sorry, thingy, not investigation check, the other one, but you can still do it.
Okay, add 3.
Add 3. So what was it? 20?
It's 25.
25 exactly. Holy shit! Yeah, you managed to get it functioning properly, and yeah, it begins to like it has 2 settings. One radio, the other one is a pre-recorded message. Which one do you want to hear first?
Have a pre-recorded message first. Why not?
Okay. Yes.
I've got it.
I hit it like as I'm coming up next to everyone else, just fiddling with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you please put the pre-recorded
Yeah.
message on? Thanks.
Right, I'm going to give a pre-warning now. Turn the volume down. I did not mess with the audio settings properly for this, so I am
Gotcha.
loud.
Yes, and if I'm also gonna go make myself a quick cup of tea if you guys want to listen to the message, because it is. I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes, right?
It's 5 minutes.
Oh, it's
5
5 minutes.
I did have fun making that though.
It's pretty good. So I'll be right back. Literally 2 minutes. I'm gonna go quickly make myself a cup of tea. Be right back. So please share the message with the others.
Yeah, I put it in lore dump.
Oh, you did. Okay, fantastic.
Murders Griffin. Gets audio log. I see this as a win. Time to remove the rest of the wildlife. Ugh. At least I think I've got over listening to my own voice now. The amount of times
Yeah, I
had to
can imagine
redo
that.
Yeah, I had to redo that several times because I couldn't get the filters right. Hopefully Unfortunately, I've got the position of this device correct. However, that good with this stuff in the first place, so who knows. I wouldn't normally consider doing something like this, however, I don't think I can quite put into words what's going on through my mind at the moment. Let this recording serve as a testament about my time here in Old Arcanix. My name, for the record, is Ashlyn. I have been trapped here for 2.5 years at the time of this recording. My purpose here was to kill a mage for Archmeister Lin, head of the Arcanix Academy, as payment for investigating the morning on my behalf. What was the name now of that mage? Julia? Jane? Jenny? I think it was Julia. Doesn't really matter now. When I got here, the mage in question had already passed on to the next life. Their body slumped over the table here, their works beneath them. Funny, come to think of it. I was so fixated on making it here, dealing with this mage to get answers, that I never considered the deal that I made with the devil, nor the details of said deal. It's rather clever, come to think about it. Should have looked. I was trained to look, never did. And now I'm here. As far as I am aware, I am not the only example of this, and I very much doubt that I will be the last example of this. It's genius, in a way. If you don't die here, eventually you'll be driven so mad that you become the reason that other people die here. Time remains to be seen which one of those I have fallen into. Using what supplies I have managed to bring with me for this mission, I have managed to set up a nice, almost apartment in a way. It's eerie. Decent bed, food, water, could cover all those needs, grow trees, that kind of thing. Managed to rig up some irrigation and artificial sunlight through magic, but this is something. I've even managed to grow some nice flowers. Some roses, some lilies, in a nice little wooden box. It's nice, brings a bit of colour to the room. At least I haven't got to fight. You know, follow orders. It's quiet. But, I don't know. Maybe there's such a thing as too quiet. It's lonely. I'll be frank. I was quite a isolationist, in a way. Previous years, you know, I could go take care of a mission on my own or work with people as needed, but when you're forcibly cut off from any sort of interaction, it does take its toll. Time remains to be seen what price I have paid for such toll. If you are listening to this, then one of two things has happened. Either I have made it out somehow and you have stumbled across this recording, which in that case, fair enough, I guess, hello. If the other scenario has occurred, then I did not make
That is
it out.
indeed a loaf.
These are
It
likely
is indeed
my
a
final
loaf.
words.
As we are all aware, cats are non-Newtonian fluid entities,
Indeed.
capable of fitting into millimeter gaps.
Is that
Managed to have a read, by the way.
Hmm?
Managed to have a read.
You know, honestly, I could have this entire session. Instead, I went outside and watered the plants.
That's fair.
Did you share your
Ah.
story with the others?
With Voren specifically, because Voren's in it.
Ah, thank God for that. I was gonna say, please don't share it with anybody else.
No, other people know.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe later when it comes to that, because it's.
Yeah, I mean, but Voren should reasonably be aware of most of what's happened in it, so.
Oh, okay. But I
I love the message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. I figured I'd try something different, you know, because I'm okay at writing, but I was like, let's try something else.
I love that it felt very Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
So yes, shall we?
Yeah. So you let me see. You are at level 2, right?
Mhm.
So okay, did I give you the arcade word already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Learning.
And Nat is currently like inputting it.
Okay, cool. Onto the portal.
Yes.
Yeah. As you solve the portal magic, it begins to let you allows passage back into the Novam from the characters and all.
He'll said quietly to the side.
You think that it doesn't have much time, like, so you probably should get out as soon as you can.
That makes no sense.
This whole place doesn't. Let's get out of here.
You're taking Orange Tracks with you, or
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
she'll come back with you. All right, so you go back and you see outside waiting is Zeke.
Guys, hey!
Just
Made it.
stop. Stairs.
You're alive.
Yeah.
And you also notice that Nova's actually talking in common.
Oh, hey Nova. Where's the? Oh yeah.
Long story.
Aaron comes out completely ignoring you and fiddling with the radio.
I found it.
Aaron.
Hey.
Aaron.
Switches to receive. Can we hear anything on the radio?
Are you setting it to the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hear like a, I guess you land on it. You connect to the. What did you roll again? You rolled really high, right, on your
25.
25.
Yeah,
25.
in that case, you successfully tune in to the current red channel, which is talking about like we interrupt this program to bring in, I guess, I don't have a radio voice, and the person who's doing the radio would be quite competent at their job doing that. All right, I would
Let's
just
just
alright.
summarize what they say.
I would just summarize what they fucking say. Leave me the fuck alone, Josh. I'm not as good at doing this as you do.
Well, I wasn't going to call you out, but now that you've done my job for me,
I mean, if I had time to record it, I would have recorded it. But anyway, the message says that the queen of Wonder has fallen deadly ill, and the princess is on her way, taking a break from studying at the Arcanics to be with her aunt, and along with her, the Archmeister Lin is traveling to accompany the princess as well as to provide moral support. And then they go back to playing Dreams by Fleetwood Jack. It's a famous band in Eberron. Anybody know?
At this point, you're also probably gonna get poked by Nat.
You me?
No.
Aaron.
She's staying far away from you because you look creepy as fuck.
Oh, you got
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. You see you see like a tentacle monster, and you're just like, oh wait.
I thought you have your tentacle under control.
Yes, I mean,
And he
but-
still has a lot of fucking tendrils on him all of a sudden.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I imagine them to be just wrapped around him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I imagine that too.
But yes, Aaron is getting poked.
What?
You have the ring. We kind of need you for communication.
What am I communicating?
You found out the princess was on the second layer from your ring. Where is she now?
I mean, I found out because this was the last place she entered in this room via her tracks. I don't think I actually asked. Right. Hey, Aaron, are you here?
Yes, but not for long.
What does that mean?
The Archmaster has left the Arcanics, so I'm running out of charge. We'll only be here for another 2 hours.
What does that mean for us?
I can only help you in the next 2 hours and teleport you in the next 2 hours, then I can't.
Well, this is clearly an emergency situation. Can you give us the exit code?
No.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I suppose.
Where's Ash?
Who?
Apparently they. I don't know when this was recorded. Sometime in the last 4 years, maybe went into a Novam.
Oh, right. Literally the third one. You finished the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you should claim your prize. Look at the center. There's a treasure for you waiting. Just input the
It-
arcane word that you've learned in the Novum. But yeah, to answer your question, Ash something, I do believe they went inside the third Novum, but I don't think they've returned. They probably perished. I'm sorry. I mean, I have to say I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, but yes, she went inside the third Novum. As with the princess, actually.
I thought they went inside the second.
Yeah, she went inside the first as well, and the second.
And you said they didn't come out of the second.
No, I didn't. Did I?
You did.
You
I
did.
did.
Sorry, I lied.
Your aptitude for lying is noted.
Okay.
I hope we get out here soon. Maybe have some dragons of fire here.
And probably half like slamming the words into the
The middle.
input console, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's an input console, exactly. So can I guess since you're doing it, can I ask you to roll a 1d4, please? One being, never mind. 3. So, you get a dragon shot, a Siberius dragon shot, worth 300, roughly 300 gold.
Alright.
Like so, you can determine the input, as well as an arcane anvil.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna put that in the magical item. But can you add the 300 gold Cybers Dragon shot to your person, please? But,
Yes.
But yes, you also have the arcane anvil as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, Erin's already at the third and she steps in it.
Wait.
She is gone.
Actually, as is going on, like,
Great.
what's up with you, Zeke? Kind of looking at your arm.
I have no idea what happened.
Natalia grabs Kim and enters.
You grab Kim and enters. Okay, so it's
Yep.
just Dante and Zeke outside.
What's
Right,
going
yeah,
on?
but-
I just okay.
Come follow.
Okay. I kind of walk behind them.
Okay. So. All right. So Ash, can I ask you to come into the secret room quickly, please?
Yo.
So,
Yo.
you've been living in this Novum for the last 2 years, all right? So you said you've been growing, like,
Oh, right, okay. I've been living in Old Arcanix for 4 years.
right, and then in the Novum for 2 years because you got stuck in the Novum for 2 years.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this place basically looks like a really nice, open planned apartment now.
Yeah, so that's perfect. So let me DM you quickly the Novum, the third Novum, right? Oh wait, how do I DM you? Can you just let me just say hi first to you so that you come back to, because sorry, I trade with people on Discord all the time.
Trade.
Animal Crossing.
Trade.
Fucking village traffic villages, all right. Anyway, this is the third Novum, okay? So you let me ask you this: would you have defeated the creature here?
Oh god, yeah.
Okay, or befriended it.
Well, it depends. Was it aggressive towards me?
Initially, yeah. Would you have defeated it?
Oh yeah, absolutely massacred the damn thing.
Okay. It would have to be. Let's say it's a giant.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, I can tell you now, she theoretically has like almost 200 hit points.
Right. It's a giant, and then let's say you got knocked out, and when you woke up, the arcane words has disappeared. That's why you're stuck here.
Sure. Like the specifics are going to be lost on her anyway. So
Yeah, okay.
she's stuck here.
Yeah,
there
she's
you
stuck
go.
here. She's stuck in this dimension. It's not really a pocket dimension. You just don't see any way out.
Yeah. Fair.
At the end of this dimension, you just see prismatic wall that hurts when you attempt to go through it.
She's smart enough to know what a prismatic wall is.
Oh, if that's the case, fair enough. Let's go back.
Does she?
Almost literally nothing else they have.
Would she? Because she came here to kill a mage.
Yeah.
Would have the ring off that mage?
Roll a d20. See if you were lucky enough. Nope.
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Welcome back.
All right.
Okay, so you guys enter. So this is not a combat map, so I'm not gonna put you guys on the combat. So you guys, and I'm just gonna, but I still post the Novam map in the Zazie artwork. So you enter into this really nice plane, all of you guys, and immediately Zeke, the air smells like Zendrick, the ground feels Zendrick. Even the vegetation, it's very similar to Zendrick. And you see in front of you a corpse of a giant. Not even a corpse, actually, skeletized at this point. And I'll let Ashley describe what else she sees. What have you done with this place?
Well, this place is effectively an open plan apartment. Like there is a kitchen, there is a study, there is a bedroom, there's like a gym.
There's a
like,
gym.
Absolutely, there's a gym using the giant bones as weight. And
You've
rocks,
been here for
come
4
on.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like this place, honestly, considering it's a Novum and it's really deadly, looks very inviting.
Yeah.
As it would be the equivalent to like a New York open plan top apartment block penthouse suite thing.
I see. As you guys enter, what would you be doing? / what do you look like? Could you please describe your character?
Well, where's the princess in all this?
She's
that-
okay. Let's go back to the.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have told you this. So
Yeah.
I guess let's just say you were at one point you were told by an Aaron voice that the princess went into the second Nova. So you went into the first Nova. So you went into the first Nova and then she wasn't there. So you went into the second Nova and she wasn't there when you completed it. You went into the third Nova, you wasn't there. You knocked out cold. When you woke up, the arcane word has sizzled and disappeared off because it elapsed the time.
So I've done the first two.
Yeah, you've done the first two, and you're done the third one. I saw you just haven't gone back to collect your commendation.
Technically, I haven't collected the commendation for the first or the second one, right?
No, you've done the first and second one, and then collected the commendation, right?
And what were those?
Arcane Anvil, roll a 1d4, 1 being nothing, re-rolling. Okay, third one is a
Same as
same as the it says 300 gold worth Cyber's shard. If you could add that to your thing, you also have an Arcane Anvil. For the first one, again,
hang on, let me.
Sorry.
300 GP Dragon Shard.
Siberius Dragon Shard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now I can't spell, but sure.
Just put an AA.
I spell anvil, but without the A.
That's fine. So the first one, roll another 1d4, please. First note. Reroll that one, please. 2.
We get there.
Yeah, you get an Eberron Dragon Shard worth 200 gold pieces. And you notice that you've been stuck with these shards in here for quite a long time, and these 2 shards are a product of it's been cut very nicely, like as though it's been magically produced as opposed to
they've gone through a production process. These
Yeah.
aren't as I've found them in the ground. This is basically if I
exactly.
got them out of a jeweler's.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Okay.
it's cut to perfection, like almost as if it's
Ooh.
been magically cut. And you
Okay.
see deep inside each of these dragon shards are the Arcanix Grandum in Memoria symbol etched into it.
Okay.
Inside it, yeah. The
Final.
princess, yeah, you were told the princess would be on the third Novam.
Yeah.
She in here. I'm sorry.
What time is it? I reckon I've got a good track of the time at this point. So what time is it?
Middle of the day, like
Midday.
Yeah,
Okay.
midday. Yeah.
That determines what she's doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Now we've got all that sorted. Yep. God, now I need to look at stuff. I should have done this earlier.
It's alright. Don't worry. What is you just need to answer a couple of questions. So, what does she look like, and what is she doing as these guys enter?
So you see weightlifting, because it's the middle of the day and you got to get the session. Around about Nat's height, with very pale white skin, glowing red and black hair, with glowing red eyes, and
Glowing red eyes.
yeah,
Okay.
Like literally full on demon
full-
glowing, or like
full
red
on demon
pupils?
glowing.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you could see her in the dark and it would look menacing as fuck.
Oh Jesus.
I will just go ahead and post in the artwork.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah, so wearing. I know what the style is. I think it's called warcore. It's a type of like clothing style. But there you go. Minus the mask at the moment, but crop top,
What's
combat
the crop top
boots.
again? Is that what
Where
she
it doesn't cover the belly button.
Oh,
Like
right.
it leaves a midriff. There you go. Red fingernail, red painted nails, and they are currently like bench pressing a giant's bone. Seemingly with very little difficulty.
I see. She basically spent her imprisonment here just been lifting.
And like they stop doing that, rack it back, walk over to where they think is a kitchen, start to eat some stuff, turns around and just stares at all of you, like half eating like food in a container.
Yeah, not just stares back.
So
Stares back and tilts my head back.
I think there's some recognition of who this person might be from your group, but not the other way around. You don't recognize any of these guys. These are all strangers to you.
There
Hi
might be-
there.
There was discussion about this.
Yeah, there was discussion about this.
Oh, so you do recognize any people?
I left
Vaguely.
it up.
Yeah,
left it up to you.
I have an idea. We'll leave it at that.
It's
Alright.
like passing bys, I
Okay.
think.
So anyway, Zeke says hi there to you. Ashley.
Also, Nat realizes Zeke is pretty close and scampers away.
Okay.
Just kind of looking, just seemingly observing, and just slowly eating before putting the bowl down on the table and slowly drawing a karambit from her belt.
Yo, a karambit?
Yeah.
Why are you
Nicolas
doing
Cage
that?
into karambit.
Wait, what? What are you doing? Doing a what?
Just pulling out a weapon and continuing to not say anything and stare at them.
Pulling out the what?
Aaron's just staring
A
at you.
karambit.
back.
It's a type of knife. It's like a curved dagger.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
She has a gun in one
Hi.
hand and the radio in the other.
Oh, it's your older radio, Ashley. You recognize that radio? You left it in. You lost it in the
Huh.
old Nova.
Is yours?
Kind of just slowly walks up to someone. I'll just choose at random. There is 4 people in the group. Whoever's third in line going
There's
from
5,
left to right.
Kim's are.
Oh. This is a question. Is Kim wearing anything that shows his allegiance to Arcanix?
Yes, he is wearing a robe of arcade.
I immediately attack Kim.
For fuck's
I-
sake.
Just stand in front
You
and be like,
You
friend.
see that she starts to, as soon as she locks eyes with Kim, begins to walk towards him like she wants to kill him.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me set a map up. Then.
Oh no, she's
I-
not. For the purposes of this, she's not going to kill him. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
she's
just
walking
fly.
toward him aggressively.
Are they really going to make us kill a human for this trial?
What?
We're all trapped here. Including Kim here.
Yeah.
Then
Uh,
why are you working with someone from Arcanix?
Yes,
Trying to find someone.
Oh,
Hi.
brilliant.
Again, my name's Okay. I signal to everyone else. I just tell everyone else's names. We were brought here to search for someone.
Correction, we were tricked.
Oh, you
Yeah,
fell for
right.
the same. You fell for the Lin trap.
Yes.
Well, enjoy your life here. Please, come on, have a seat.
Well,
She
we would
lets
like
you
to
sit down.
escape. I mean, well, we're searching for the princess. Is she here?
Depends.
What do you
Depends on what.
Depends on what your intentions are.
Finding her.
Finding a
and like
friend of hers here as well.
escape here? Yeah.
I trust that one. And she just gestures to Zeke. The princess isn't here. She was here, I think, maybe. I don't know. I went to the first Novam, I dealt with that. Went to the second Novam, dealt with that. Went to the third Novam, dealt with it, but got knocked unconscious, and, well, when I woke up. The word wasn't here, so I'm very much guessing that the princess is on to the fourth one. And I'm having a lot... Well, I've had so much of a difficulty that, well, I've invested in the property market.
Right.
Okay. So we want to find the princess and escape.
Oh, that would be lovely. Escaping.
Yes. I was informed by this weird thing that we need a code. Okay.
Oh god, that load of crap.
Where
Well,
are we?
we're in the third Novum.
Where is it? It doesn't seem like.
It doesn't seem like the other one.
Arcanic.
Yeah.
This is Zendrick.
I imagine they just took a bunch of shit from Zendrick.
I guess. DM, does it feel like we're in Zendrick, or does it feel like this looks like Zendrick? I still want to.
It feels entirely like you're in Zendrick, but the sky and the wall far away up to the horizon is all blocked with a prismatic wall. Well, like how you experienced it before. Like the sky is there, but like, is it really sky and cloud, or is it prismatic wall? Question.
Yeah, say it is getting pretty late, so I am pretty tired.
Oh, okay. So, what do you guys want to do? Shall we call it here, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well. I feel like there's going to be lots of talking, and we want everyone to wait for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case.
Yeah. So we need to work out what we're going to be doing next as well. There's no
Yes.
code here.
Erin hasn't said anything yet. She's just kind of been staring at Ash.
So she's gone off a bit brooding and moody ever since you heard the radio.
Yeah, pretty much.
I see. Okay. I think Nat would have noticed that probably.
Probably, but Nat's also fucked in the head at the moment.
Ow, right.
Zeke
Yeah,
is arguably again doing the best. Zeke is just like
And
confused,
so is
just
Nova.
like kind of lost.
How are you doing the
Nah.
best? What you just got nearly?
I mean,
drowned?
He's nearly got
He's
killed,
alive.
but he's alive.
Yeah.
It's not had
Erin
any
isn't
ages.
doing bad. She's just quiet,
Like
which is unlike her, admittedly.
Yeah, I think
Zeke's doing the best because like he took off his band. He was like, "This is gonna kill me." He took it off. It didn't kill him.
I'm doing the best here. What are you on about? I'm on the property
Yeah.
market. I'm
That's
bench
true.
pressing, eating healthy. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Like, I actually
Anyway,
doing what
I'm
I cannot.
Probably gonna head off.
no.
Go see-
Alright, just take care of yourself.
See you next
See you
week.
later, man.
See you next
That's
week.
it, man.
and there's poor Dante's like, I have to know what to do really. I need to get my body back. I need to save Nova. It's one out.
Before we forget, can we do the silver animal thing, please? Quickly.
Fight me.
Oh, fight you. I mean, you don't have. Oh wait, no, you've already used your thing, right? Luck roll.
Everyone hasn't though.
Oh, I have.
Okay,
used it.
so it's just Dante.
Can we find the code?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, would you have? Okay, decide. 3. Okay, yeah, you do win. Some
I
platinum.
win by 17. What's table D?
Get another bag of holding. We have our way
Please,
out.
please.
You win.
There is a portable hold if we roll a 0.
Oh,
Or 100, I guess.
Okay, so this is for Dante. 8. So you still win platinum pieces.
I got no pockets.
Oh no.
You got the pockets.
I get a potion of invisibility.
Oh no!
Ah,
That's not good.
hey, good for the rogue.
Oh,
Yeah, very nice.
Zeke, did you use your luck roll today?
Yes.
He did.
he did, yeah.
So Ashley, do you want to roll as well?
Yeah, go on then.
10.
What have you found in the 10 years here? You found some platinum.
You found some platinum pieces.
I'd like to think it's just money I left in the couch.
No, it's not your own money that you refi. It's new money that the silver
Yeah.
takes.
I better say, just 8 it with Dante. It's like steps on something, and then like there's like 6 platinum underneath his.
You take the money
Claws.
out of my sofa.
I sit down,
It's the
thinking I'm
couch
human
money.
again.
Do you guys have couch monies? The coins, the chain that falls into the
I have
crevices.
desk money.
Oh, you have
like-
desk money. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
don't really
Yeah,
use
I-
cash anymore, so no.
Yeah, I don't
What?
remember the last
You guys don't
Change,
use
yeah.
cash? What are you doing? Oh, right.
I
It's like,
rarely use it. but-
Contactless now.
Contactless credit card, right? Oh,
Yeah,
debit
I can imagine after it all settles down, Dante just like goes to sit down on the couch, but lays down and finds it.
I see.
Mm.
Well, this is that
Have